Well, hello, very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. It's so good to have your company. My name is Charlie. Joe, it's been a while since I've been here. It's so good to be back. It feels like my second home. But you know what? It's always a pleasure to have so many good deals. We've always got good deals here on Shop on TV. But are you looking for something that's going to be the ultimate gift for people? I mean, look, do I mention the C word? Do I mention Christmas? We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. 2 paydays, in fact, have just been told until Christmas. But you know what? This is the perfect time to not go just any ordinary gift, to get something that you may well pass down for generations. When it comes to watches, there are so many different brands out there. We've got brands that is synonymous with British craftsmanship, and we're so proud of this. We've got 3 brands for you tonight. We've got brand new designs, brand new watches, brand new colours, and some incredible savings. In fact, some of the savings we got for you today match some of the best deals ever that we've had here on Shop on TV. We're very proud. Well, do you know what? I've got so much to tell you, but I know our resident horologist has also got lots to tell. It's all about David today. David, good to see you. Very well, welcome back.
Good to see you too, Charlie. It's lovely to see you again.
Yeah,
we haven't. A while.
It has. It's been a few months, hasn't it? But I always enjoy our shows, David. I really do, because you give a little history lesson into some of these pieces.
There's so much history to talk about, and we've got some fabulous designs, British designed watches made in London, 3 brands.
Wow.
And some fantastic prices.
Oh, honestly, it's fantastic. So this is British designs we're talking about here. Yeah. We've got brand new designs. We've got, well, 3 hours. We're live here, of course, until 3 a.m. We're joining our friends on ITV1 and STV in about just over an hour's time. So we're with you guys on Freeview Channel 89 and TikTok, of course. Don't forget TikTok. But let's start off now with this brand new design to us here at Shop on TV. It's all about Samuel Joseph. I mean, you instantly fall in love with this one, David.
Well, Samuel Joseph is a real small boutique design, and I was so thrilled to see this watch arrive in my doorstep, as it were, a few days ago. I mean, I had never seen such a beautiful watch from Samuel Joseph, and there is 4 different variants to choose from. This is a 210 part, 20 jewel, automatic movement, 45mm case size, 14mm. It's got those beautiful stirrup-shaped lugs on the side, pure leather in terms of the strap as well, exhibition back on the back of the watch. An automatic watch at a phenomenal price.
This is absolutely beautiful. It's the weight is just absolutely gorgeous on this. And I always love the back of a Samuel Joseph watch too. There's always something to observe and admire there.
So there you can see the rotor arm that's in fact powering the watch. And that was invented by a Brit, John Harwood, 101 years ago in Bolton. We're not far away from Bolton here. Yeah. And the watch is also presented in the most fabulous presentation box. And I just love the way that it looks in the box. It's a great gift. It's a great thing to get.
It's a gorgeous box.
Before we get to the C word of Christmas.
Well, this is it, you know. Now, we've got 4 different options for you. So, firstly, we're looking at the rose colour. We've got silver one coming up next. But on the side of your screen are the details for the rose colour. So, would you like the rose with the blue? Of course, this one, or the one I just showed you, which is the rose and the black. Whichever one you choose, it comes in this gorgeous, gorgeous box. So, at 921-669 is the item number, and it's a drop-down menu. You just choose which colour you want. But before we talked about that, the price is phenomenal. Now, if you actually go to Samuel Joseph website themselves, you would be looking at £640 for the quality, for the craftsmanship, for the heritage. We can't argue with that. But that makes me very proud, actually, of our usual price, which is £249.99. That is fantastic. People would buy it at that brilliant price. But today, tonight, or this morning, whichever way you think, we've got a remarkable offer. We can't do this all the time. This feels like a special launch kind of price for this. It's £139.99 for this. Now, you can spread that cost interest-free if you choose to, using PayPal Pay in 3. That's 3 payments of £48.31. So it's literally just that one today, and that includes your postage. So just to remind you, that's the rose gold colour with the blue, and in my hand here is the rose colour gold with the black. It is gorgeous. Which one are you going for? Now, rose gold colour are very, very popular always, but we can't not have a silver colour on the show.
We can't not have one that's in an ivory finish, because this is a classic colour for the quintessentially British watch, and this has an open heart as well. It's got a Cornwall bridge, an etched, beautifully displayed Cornwall bridge. Mineral glass, scratch-resistant mineral glass, as we say, 45mm case size, brilliantly finished overall. And because it's been designed in this sort of limited numbers, when it's gone, it's going to be gone.
Yes, so this is it.
This is it.
So this is a special moment.
This is really special. And as I said, I've never seen a Samuel Joseph like this in my life before.
No, and at that price, that is quite extraordinary. So £129.99. Usually going forward, the price would be £239.99. So this is a bargain price, folks. This, of course, the silver colour. You got two different options here. It's 184302. Would you like that colour or this?
If you're feeling more autumnal,
yes,
then you've got the mocha, which of course is you could also say it's a beautiful chestnut brown.
There's something timeless
Conker
about that
brown,
colour. Yeah.
And with the fact that you've also got the Roman numerals on the quarter hands of this watch, it just stands out so beautifully.
Do you know what, for this time of the year especially, if you're looking for a Christmas gift, a winter gift, or any time of the year really, that is beautiful. I love the strap. There's something so classic and traditional looking about that colour. It is beautiful. Again, all arrived in that lovely box too. So the Samuel Joseph limited edition. This is brand new to us here at Shopontv. So yeah, 3 payments of £44.98. So which colour are you going to go for? By the way, any questions, email us in at studio@shopontv.co.uk. We'd love to hear your questions, or maybe you got some facts, or just generally about horology when it comes to these shows. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, right, we have got price points for so many different budgets, and they say, don't they, a watch is an extension of one's personality. So we have got lots of different styles based on that respect too. Right, now we've got other brands on the show. We've just seen Samuel Jones, of course. We've got Gamages of London, and we've also got Swan and Edgar. Now, what I might say is, if you're buying any Gamages watch, you get a free gift. It's all included. It's a pen worth £90. £90. It's incredible. So it's a gift with purchase. If you get a Swan and Edgar watch, you get a gift with that too. We'll go through that shortly. But by the way, here's the gift. Not just any pen. This is a luxury rose gold colour pen, and it's got a beautiful weight to this. You know when you hold a pen that's just got that perfect balance? Well, that's exactly what you're going to get with this. It's worth £90, but like I said, when you buy any Gamages watch today, that just automatically arrives in your order. You haven't even got to find it on the website. It is beautiful. We'll have a proper look through that later on. We're just giving you a little bit of a preview because I'm like you, I can't wait to see all these amazing designs. Right, where do we start with
this? So this is again brand new today, and it's called the Prospero, and it is a stuff that of dreams are made. That's Act 4, Scene 2.
Oh, gorgeous.
I've always wanted to see a Gamages with a steel strap. We introduced Gamages about a year ago on Shopontv, but we've never had a steel strap. This is the very first watch I've seen with an engineered strap to it. And it's also a world timer. And it's just a gorgeous presentation in a rose gold IP, which means that it protects against knocks and scratches, mineral glass as well, and a 24-hour. And this watch has got the mecha quartz movement into it.
That's right.
That's incredibly accurate. Less than 20 seconds error a month, that's less than a second a day. Something that mechanical watches cannot compete with.
Really, I was going to say.
You can't compete with the mecha quartz movement. And we will show this later on and exactly how it works and how the world timer works.
Well, they're so well known, aren't they, for the most intricate of engineering when it comes to craftsmanship with watches. It's gorgeous. Right, now we've got different colour options for you. Would you like the steel black or the rose blue? So clearly we just showed you the rose blue. I like both, and again, it's such a personal choice, isn't it? If you are buying gifts for people, well, we've got all bases covered. Say mine to number 481917. Get this today. We're live here on Shopontv, and you can save a serious amount of money here. Normally for this, £399.99. But it's one of those extraordinary shows. You're saving £240. Yes, it's £159.99, or 3 payments of £54.98 if you're choosing PayPal Pay in 3. So once again, yeah, 481917. Can you remind us the warranty with this, Dave?
So this comes with a 5-year warranty.
Fantastic.
Gamages of London, established over 100 years, and now quintessentially British watch brand. This watch, as you can see, has also got a 24-hour sub-dial, so you've got a 24-hour clock, and you've got the 12-hour analog time, and you have the 24 cities of the world, so you can tell the time anywhere in the world by reference to London. So it's got a lot going for it at that price. 43mm case size, 15mm deep, mineral glass and stainless steel on the strap. It's a great package.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's beautiful. Do you know what? It's the whole experience when it comes to gamages, isn't it? When you open that box, as soon as you run around that box on Christmas Day, or if that's birthday, that anniversary present, wow, you will know you're in for something quite serious. And this is what it's all about with gamages. It is just beautiful, beautiful luxury timekeeping. It's gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, 3 payments of £54.98. We've got lots more to go through, lots more. We got some of our returning favourites actually coming up next. So yes, this one is brand new to us here also at Shopontv. But if you've seen the show before, you'll recognise some of these amazing watches. Again, we've got some for ladies, for gents, and all genders really. And we've got different colours for all tastes and styles, different seasons. Maybe you have a watch that you want to wear for that special night out, for that date night. Maybe you want to watch something to go into work or for that job interview, those kind of styles. Or maybe you have various different colour suits, various different colour shirts. You want to buy multiple watches. You might base the colour on what you love to wear, what's going to look good with your everyday attire. But for the prices here, it is very special. Right, okay, now we have some favourites here, okay. We have some show specials for you. That means the price goes up at the end of the live show. So we're live here until 3 a.m. So you've got just under 3 hours. If you're tempted by this, I would not hang around. Now, when it comes to deals, this cannot be ignored. I don't think there is.
So last time we introduced this special deal on the World Time. It was so popular, we brought it back a second time. So this is the lowest ever price we've seen on Shopontv. And the presentation itself, which you look at that.
Stop. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's
can you get more luxurious than that?
Yes. And when you see the price,
yeah,
you just cannot believe that you're going to get a mechanical quartz timepiece like this with sapphire glass on the front, and also all of the different attributes of a world timer in such a beautiful style. And when we look at this in detail, you'll see how exquisitely finished this watch is as well.
Well, do you know what it is? So when you first look at that box, you know you're in for the real deal. And this is an absolute celebration when it comes to watches. It is just gorgeous. This is one of my favourites. I never ever forget this one. This has been so incredibly popular back over recent times on Shopontv. But what I must say is this matches the lowest ever price. So if you've been waiting for that moment, if you had your eye on this, or when you see a watch like this, you just instantly fall in love with it, don't you? Then this is the time. So normally £230. You can have it in blue, grey or orange. This is on PayPal Pay in 3 of 3 payments of £51.65. So however you want to spread that cost, go for it. But you're saving £80 and a penny on this. Once again, matches our lowest ever price. So peace of mind, you've got a bargain and you've got a watch that you're going to cherish time and time again. It's very galactic, isn't it, when you look on that face?
Swan and Edgar, if you go on the Swan and Edgar website, you'll see lots of talk about space and the heritage of space and the British contribution to space. And there is a space centre in Belgrave in Leicestershire, and we have a space ambassador there that we're very associated with. This watch has got so many nods to space. On the back of the watch, there's the moon landing. Yeah, so it's a lovely, you can see this on the web now.
That's right.
I mean, and not only that, everything about this watch is first class. It's not just the fact that it's all pure stainless steel in terms of the strap and the way it's put together. It's also about the fact that it's got superluminova on the battens, which means you can tell the time at night in the dark. And you also have the sapphire glass crystal on the front, which is a mark of a premium watch. And the Seiko quartz movement in here, it's made by Seiko Industries, it's found in watches costing many, many times this price.
That's
so
right,
the
yeah.
whole package is absolutely
You associate
beyond this world.
Yeah, you do. You associate with that with watches at a very, very high price point. So you got that in here. That's really impressive.
And when we have a look at the detail behind it, you can see the flecks of silver on the fascia of the watch. You can see the moon, the Mars, and the Earth in perfect harmony. And we will show you how this all works later on in the show.
Yeah, we will do. We've got lots and lots to go through. Honestly, it's the story, it's the inspiration behind each and every design of Swan and Edgar I'm fascinated by. And this is something you can explain when you're gifting this to someone if you are, or look, maybe you just want to treat yourself to a really, really impressive watch at a remarkably good price. Genuinely, you'd be paying around £230 for this, but today, £149.99. Now, if that wasn't a good enough deal, it gets even better because we get a gift with purchase with Swan and Edgar, don't we?
Beautiful gift with purchase, the most useful gift with purchase I've ever owned.
Yeah.
Because you can put your credit cards in here and you can touch and go, and you don't lose those three digits on the back, which get rubbed off when you keep on taking it in and out of the.
This is it. Do you know what? I just don't carry change anymore.
And that's first layer leather as well. It's got the embossed Swan and Edgar on it as well.
Yeah.
It's just a great gift with purchase.
It really is, and that would be £45. I love you get the logo on there too, the branding. It's gonna, if you got that in your pocket with the Swan and Edgar watch, that is gorgeous. So if you order any Swan and Edgar watch from us today, that will just automatically arrive in your orders. You haven't got to find it on the website, it will just arrive with the delivery. So there we go. If you'd like to go for the details on the side of your screen, which one would you like? It's the blue, grey or the orange. The orange was of course the one we saw in the box. I mean, do you have a favourite here? I don't know, it's hard to choose.
I'm wearing the orange, and the reason I'm wearing the orange is because of my backstory of having owned a Seiko watch in the past and losing it in the ocean. And it was actually an orange watch. So I mean,
Seiko,
so I always remember that.
Do you know, I think we get attached to colours. Maybe you want something different. You know, I've always loved the blue. I've actually always had blue watches, come to think of it. I was given a blue watch for my 21st.
One of the most popular colours.
Is it? Right.
Blue, black and white are the most popular colours for watches.
Right, well, there we go. Blue, grey or orange. So obviously that's
this one's
grey.
nebula grey.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like going into space and you see a nebula.
Yes.
And you can see a nebula on your wrist. It's amazing.
And it is. And if you go to Swan and Edgar's website, you will see they celebrate this look. Venture into the unknown. Do you know what? You can see so much on that website. It's fascinating, by the way. But when you see their reviews, you'll realise that they're just very popular. People just love Swan and Edgar, and it's a pleasure to be having their designs here live on Shopontv. Well, don't forget, we're going to be joining our friends on ITV1 and STV in, well, about an hour's time, and we expect it to be very, very busy because there's lots of deals that match our lowest ever price. So we haven't, some stock levels vary as well. We haven't got lots of different options, lots of different stock for various different options. So do bear that in mind. I would beat the potential rush coming up in about an hour's time. It's inevitable, I would say. Right, now, one of my favourites, when I think of Swan and Edgar, I actually think of this, the Tourbillon.
No show is complete without the Tourbillon.
It's not, is it? It really is not. This is beautiful. Now, what I might say is the last time you were on with this, it's a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, we sold out.
Yeah.
And we had a word with the governors.
Yeah.
Said, can we possibly repeat the lowest price point that we did last time?
And thankfully,
we got approval to do it.
Yeah, I'm so pleased we're able to, because that show was very, very busy. In fact, there's one colour we weren't actually able to get back. That was the blue one, I think.
That was the green.
Oh, sorry, forgive me. That was the green we couldn't get back. But all the others are here. So you can get the red, the blue, the orange and the yellow. The blue is very, very popular indeed. So there you go. Now, what you've probably seen already on the side of your screen, that price is not a mistake. Usually, you would be looking at the best part of £2,000 for this, £1,999, and that's not just our price. If you go to Swan and Edgar's website themselves, it's actually just a pound more. It's £2,000. So that's like the standard price, how they advertise like the RRP, as it were. But there's not a lot of these made, are there, with Tourbillon? They're very, very special.
So difficult to make a single watch. You need 30 watchmakers to collaborate, and you have 420 processes, 322 different parts to assemble.
Wow.
It's a love and a work that can't be done by many people, so it's rare.
And you can't, it's impossible to produce loads and loads of these. Can I show you the back of this quickly?
Yeah, go on.
Because whilst we're talking about that, all right, but I hope you're sitting down, because when you see this, it's quite incredible. I haven't seen a watch that displays that amount of intricacy, and that's what people love about Swan and Edgar. And that's the sort of thing I would want to take my watch off all the time to show people. You know, you've got the most incredible expertise of intricate engineering with this. So.
And this is all about defying gravity. It was invented by Abraham Louis Breguet in 1805 and has been perfected by Alfred Hellwig last century. And if you do the research on tourbillons, and no one who will buy a tourbillon hasn't done a research on them, you'll find that they are incredibly difficult to make. And there you can see the mainspring and some of the jewels and the actual carriage movement of the 322 parts in perfect harmony. That is sapphire glass on front and back, 316 stainless steel, 42mm case size, first layer leather, and we're also going to show how it's presented, because that is part of the theatre of this watch.
The theatre, this is it. It's the whole experience with this, isn't it? If you're looking for that ultimate gift, every time that person looks at this watch on their wrist, they're going to be thinking of you. And wow, it's not every day you get a watch like that. Can we have a look at the box?
Yes.
Can we have a look at that? Here we go. Shall I do it, or would you like to do it?
Well, I think it's almost focused on us now, so let me open this up. This is what when you get it home.
Beautiful.
And then you lift it out of the box elegantly, hopefully. Get that out there.
Oh, there we are.
Oh.
It is a big box, isn't it?
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, lovely.
Isn't
that is magnificent.
Gorgeous? And imagine a gift, imagine it's going to be a birthday, a special birthday, maybe a graduation, maybe a wedding.
Yes, this is
and it will be with your family for years to come.
Yeah, it could be that milestone birthday, couldn't it, perhaps, too?
320 jewels, and this is in the blue, with an infinity dial with a sculpted 316 stainless steel, 42mm in case size, and everything about that watch is elegant simplicity, personified. And in the middle you can see the open heart rotating through 360 degrees every minute, and that is the genius of Breguet.
No, it's so sleek, isn't it? It's just so elegant in every single way. By the way, the working parts, how many hundred was it again?
322.
320.
Not 321, 322.
22, don't miss any one.
And 19 jewels.
Wow, 322 working parts. It's just mind-blowing, isn't it? It's something that you cannot wait to put on your wrist. And it's actually got a lovely weight to it too, actually, I would say.
It weighs 100 grams. But when you wear this watch, it feels so perfect on your wrist.
Yes, it does.
It's exactly the right size.
Yeah.
42mm. It's a beautiful statement piece.
It is.
It doesn't. We're not really giving it justice by actually not calling it a statement piece, because it is. It's a purchase of a lifetime.
Yeah. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Just think, which colour would you like? It's obviously, we're looking at the red one here. You can get the blue, which we've just seen in the box. The blue is stunning. And I must say, actually, that the strap is incredible quality. It's just absolutely timeless. This is going to fit with so many different outfits. It makes me want to go out. It makes me want to go to the theatre, go out for a lovely dinner. It's amazing how much confidence a watch can give you. And that's what I'm feeling right now. It's got to be the right weight. It's got to just fit and feel right. And it's got to look absolutely stunning. There's such an opulence to this.
And this is magma red, this one. And
Magma
it
red,
reminds me of when the volcanoes explode in Iceland and you see that magma coming down the hillside.
The
It's
contrast
got that
of colour.
wonderful. In fact, on Swan and Edgar's website, it's called Shepherd's Sunset.
Oh, I like that.
But I like the magma red. I mean, it's great colours. And when we call it red, it gives it no real problem.
Yeah, it's not just red, is it?
It's not just red. It's got to be a lot more than
It is like a sunset, a romantic sunset red we've got there. It's beautiful. And do you know what? It's just like this, it's a little orb of colour right in the middle of there. It's dreamlike. It's gorgeous. It's so inviting. And you can have this now for a remarkable price. Now, as we showed you on Swan and Edgar's own website, it's £2,000. It's one we can show you again, actually, just because, look, I understand if it was me at home, I'd do some shop around. I'd be checking on the website, of course, because, you know, it's not every day you buy this. I get that. But you're not paying £2,000. Nothing actually anywhere near that. Now, I've done the show a few times now with David, and I personally have not seen that price on the screen before. It was, I believe, with Rob a few weeks ago, but thankfully to David and the team, we've managed to get this back at the lowest price. This matches the lowest ever price we've offered it here on Shopontv. It's an absolute pleasure. £899.99. You are saving a serious amount of money here, and it's on PayPal Pay in 3 too, so you can spread that cost interest free. That's 3 payments of £302.31. I can't take my eyes off it. It just invites you in. 561731. It comes in the fancy box too, of course. You do get that free gift with purchase, that £45 worth card holder, which is gorgeous leather-like material. Okay, so there we go. Which colour would you like? Same item number. It's a drop-down menu. Just choose whichever one you like. But yeah, you can give us a call, or you can go right here on the website. So as soon as you go to shopontv.co.uk, you click on live deals, you scroll down, and you'll see all of the amazing watches we've got for you tonight. We've got some returning favourites at the lowest price. We've got a couple of brand new designs, one from Samuel Joseph, of course, which we cannot wait to see again. We think that's going to be very busy tonight, especially when we join our friends on ITV1. But this is also a returning favourite. Do you know what? The orange is just gorgeous. That in the box is just stunning. It's a drop-down menu, the blue, the grey, or the orange, but that's with the world timer. It is really impressive. Okay, right, now the Tourbillon, people are already adding them into the baskets. I am not surprised with this. Right. We don't have a lot of stock. There's actually one colour that we couldn't get back. We wish we could, but look, they can't make loads and loads of these because it's what 322 working parts. They're hand assembled. I mean, it's mind-blowingly impressive, and you can have that on your wrist for I would say a fraction of the price of what it normally would be. But if you're going to go for this one, this is the Pride one next. So what I was talking about there was the Tourbillon. That is already busy. I would check it out as soon as you can, only because someone else can buy what's in your basket. That's the way it works here on live shopping telly. You get a really, really good deal, but you must check out your baskets. Again, you can give us call centre a ring. They're there, ready to take your call if that's better for you, but if you can't go on the website, well, I find that easier. Right, we've also got Pride actually next. Now, again, we have price points for different budgets on the show, don't we, David? This is, I would say, very affordable, and you get a lot of watch for your money.
Oh, I love this watch because of the cadet size, because not everyone's got a large wrist.
Yes, this is true.
And also this is very much a unisex watch because ladies and gentlemen can wear this watch very comfortably. It has that Seiko quartz movement in it as well, so it's very accurate. But I love the tonneau shape. Now, tonneau is French for barrel, and it was invented originally by Cartier in the early 20th century. And is reprised here by Gamages. This watch has got a 5-year warranty. It's going to come with a pen as well.
5 year, fantastic.
And if I look at that price, that's a phenomenal deal.
Oh, wow. That is, I'm seeing the colours here, they just match beautifully. I've got another colour option. This is the gold and red, or the rose and the black. So this is obviously the rose and the black. Should we have a look at the red one too? They're so pretty. Again, it's the weight of this. I actually love the branding of Gamages. It was a department store.
It was a department store in Holborn, yeah.
That's right.
Over 100 years.
Well, how long ago was that roughly?
It started in the late 19th century.
Wow.
And they had a jack. What was it called? A minor bird called Jackie.
Oh, right.
They used to have a wonderful pet. I mean, I was far too young to have been there, but people tell me there was a great pet store there as well. But if you look at the detail of this particular watch, you're going to see here that red is really stunning. This is a great Gamages design, and you'll see as we zoom in a little bit, the second hand is ticking away. That's the joy of a mechanical quartz movement. It's ticking at 4 beats a second, and that's a mechanical drivetrain inside this Seiko Industries Mega Quartz watch. And I just love the fact that it's not a round watch. 90% of watches are round. How about being a little bit windswept and different,
I think,
and getting yourself a watch like this?
If this makes you feel that little bit more confident, if this resonates with you that little bit more, then go for it. You're right. Most watches I do see are round, actually.
Yeah, and it's just such a pure carmine red, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a fiery red you've got there. I mean, it's beautiful. It's bold, but the design, it's so sleek. It's just, it feels like it fits my wrist just effortlessly well.
And
it just belongs there.
And these are discreet watch. I think this watch is incredibly discreet. You know, if you want to be a little bit understated.
I think so. It depends. I mean, perhaps this is something you're going to be wearing at work, perhaps, you know, or maybe for interviews you want to be a little bit understated, or I don't know, maybe that's a bit your style. I think understated is cool, actually. I think it really is. Okay, now, ordinarily, for this, you will see us on the website at £369.99. And I wouldn't be surprised if people were buying it at that price. But this is what we love about Shopontv. This is what we love about Shopontv. We have these amazing moments where we're live, as we are now. We're live now until 3 a.m. and we've got these incredible deals. This one is fantastic. It's £149.99. I would not hang around for it. It's 3 payments of £51.65. The saving, by the way, on this, it's a joy. It mounts up, doesn't it? Yeah, £220. How fantastic. So if you've got this, you've got a Gamages London watch and you've saved £220 today. Good on you. Now, it's not just the watch, because when you buy anything from Gamages today, well, you get a gift with purchase, and it's not just any gift. You know, sometimes you think, oh, it's going to be a keyring or a nice little thing. But no, this is, people would buy this. People would spend normally £90 on this watch. In fact, actually, on Gamages London's own website, this is the gift. This is the gift with your watch. It's worth £90. So you might have this, send this to another lucky recipient for another present for you. You might keep this for yourself, who knows. But, you know, it could be another gift for Christmas, couldn't it? Do you know what? With this pen, I always look forward to seeing this, because honestly, just holding
it's really quite weighty, isn't it?
Yes.
You feel like you want to sign a few autographs, Charlie.
You do. Well, maybe not yet. One day. One day. Join the queue, David. I'm only joking. But you know what? As soon as you hold this, it just cradles in your hand. There's something classic about it. It's so beautifully and perfectly balanced. There's something nice about having a really lovely pen, isn't there? Again, it just arrives with your order. Whichever Gamages of London watch you buy from us today, well, it just arrives with your watch. You haven't got to find it on the website or add it or anything like that. Okay, right. By the way, the watch, we saw the rose with the golden red, but let's have another close look at the black, because it is really beautiful there. I mean, I don't know, the red's fun, I do like it, but the black, I don't know, maybe I'll go for the black.
And there's a slight curvature to the mineral glass as well, which really looks great when you look at it at an angle. And of course, when people look at you as you walk into that room and your eyes lock across the whole of the crowded floor, you see the curvature of the watch and you think, wow, I wonder how much that
when
costs.
The light bounces off. Yeah, you do actually, that curvature. It looks so much more than it is, doesn't it? It really does. I mean, this is, well, nearly £370 worth of watch you've got here, for £149. Well done. Tell you what, we've had a busy start to the show. We haven't enjoyed our friends on ITV1 yet. If we're busy already, honestly, this is going to get incredibly busy very soon. What, about 1:15 we're joining ITV on. They're watching Batman at the moment, but we'll be joining them very, very soon. Bruce Wayne would wear this, I'm sure. Anyway, right, we have got so many more designs, and I know I keep saying it already, but we've got different price points for different budgets. So if you want to experience the most incredible craftsmanship, whether it's from Gamages, from Swan and Edgar, from Samuel Joseph, we have got these watches on today's show. We've got something for gents, for ladies. This is stunning, you know, this is so fun. This is the Charlotte diamond watch with the leather strap. Now the price is brilliant. Maybe you are thinking gifts for people. You might even be, if you're that organised, keeping presents away for even Valentine's Day, because honestly, where do the years go? Where do the months go? They fly by, don't they? So this is also a Gamages, maybe even for Christmas. Who knows, if it's your other half's birthday coming up, this is going to be a perfect opportunity. But it's the whole experience, it's the opening of the boxes, it's the heritage, it's the history of Gamages that people absolutely love. And it's always a pleasure. Right, talk about big brands. Let's go back to this. This is the Samuel Joseph. So this is also a limited edition.
Yes, and this is really, I was talking to the creator of this watch today, actually. And he was telling me that when it's, firstly he said, when it's gone, it's gone. He said, I can't believe, because he's very, very honest about these things, how amazing you've priced this watch. Yeah. Because when he actually made the watch, it was priced at a much higher price point than we're seeing today. And we're very privileged to actually have 4 colour choices to make as well. So you've got a lot of different things. And this is think about this, it's an automatic watch. It's a 210 part, 20 jewel automatic timepiece with mineral glass, 45.5 millimeters, 14 millimeters deep, with those lovely lugs as well, those kind of like broad lugs on the side with leather strap. It's just a great deal. It is. It's just luxury, isn't it? Open heart as well. Well, do you know what? Is it me? Everyone keeps... I can't stop staring at that there. It is just beautiful. Honestly, people go quiet when we look at some of these watches. I think this is one of my favourites actually on the show. Do you know, suddenly it just clicks, doesn't it? You think, no, that's the one. Do you know what I did today? I actually filmed this on super slow-mo with my camera. Oh, really? And then I could see exactly how it was beating. And you could see the actual movement coming into its own there. John, the next show we should do that. If we have another show with us. Hopefully, John, that's the point actually. We don't know if or when this will be back. Again, this is the first time we've ever had this on Shopontv. It's a limited edition. We really don't have an awful lot of stock with these. So when it comes to these special deals, I honestly wouldn't hang around, guys, on this. It's £139.99. We've got various different options. Clearly, we're looking at the rose gold tone on the side here. When it comes to the rose gold, we've got 2 different options. So we've got the black or we've got the blue, which we've got in this fancy box. I mean, quite honestly, the box also took me away because I have not seen a Samuel Joseph box like this in my entire life. And that blue is such a deep blue. Of course, you've got the day, date and month on that as complications. You've also got that oil pressed dial with the striations around it, diamond etched indices, and around the reholt, which is the edge of the watch, you've got a mirrored finish, which allows the light to bounce in and bounce out. And as a big departure from the other watches we're seeing, there are no pushers on the side sticking out of the watch. It's all streamlined. So when you want to change the date or the time, you simply use what I use is actually a little paper clip to change it. Oh, really? To do it, yes. That's the best way, isn't it? Yeah, but of course it's going to change day and date all the time. Joe, I think that's my favourite. Joe, I love the colour of the strap. We're going to get this out of the box later on in the show. We've got lots and lots to go through. 3 payments of £48.41. That's brilliant. So it's literally today, I know I say lots of numbers, but it's literally all you spend today, and it includes your postage, is £48.31. And you've got this. You've got a Samuel Joseph limited edition. Normally, you would be paying £249.99. Please don't pay that, because if you know, sometimes you think about, oh, wish I got that. The chances are you'll be paying the usual price if it's even in stock. And I'm not just being silly, but it's a genuine, brilliant saving you've got today. It's 921,669. So you just choose the rose and the blue, this one of course, or the rose and the black, the other one we just showed you. I do love the rose gold. There's something just so
elegant and opulent about that colour. But when it comes to the silver, you can't go wrong with this either. We've got two different options with the silver. Different item number, by the way, for the silver. So for the rose gold colour, that's one item number. You'll see them all on the website. And here is for the silver tone. But if you forget any item numbers, please don't worry. Just go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, click on live deals, scroll down, and you'll see them all there. You can shop on your phone if that's easier for you, or give us a call, but please don't miss out on these deals here. Do you know what, the silver, honestly, I actually, because I wear like a lot of blue suits, I actually quite like silver blue, I think, you know. It's completely down to personal choice, of course.
I mean, silver's such a clean colour, isn't it?
Clean, yeah.
And with this, it's called a vapor disposition process for those that are interested. It actually is 0.6 of a micron thick, and it gives great protection against the knocks and scratches of everyday life. So it's kind of like a modern way of plating a watch.
Yeah, it is. Enjoy. I was just thinking, I really.
Oh, that goes so well with the colours, doesn't it? The brown.
Doesn't it?
Brown shoes and a brown strap like that, a brown face. It works. Yes, incredibly well.
Get brown shoes, you know, I do think so. But yeah, people say don't mix your leathers. I'm not the pinnacle of fashion exactly, but you know, someone did say that to me, and actually it does make sense. Actually, maybe got like a briefcase or like a lovely similar colour bag. Will that complete your outfit? If it does, well, you're saving good money. You're saving good money. It's £129.99 for that one. So yeah, 184,302. So that's just one colour. I must bring in the other. This is also this. This is more classic
because this is an ivory white, and you can see there the contrast against the silver works incredibly well. Open heart with a Cornwall bridge, cross-hatched silver. Those blue screws, the classically way of putting the watch together, and 210 parts and giving you the complications of day, date, month.
210.
It's an incredible package. It's just an automatic watch, no batteries required.
No.
You know, an invention of Britain in 1924 by John Harwood in Bolton, and reprised here by Gamages in a design that I think is stunning and limited.
Well, do you know, and I like the way it says limited edition on the front there too. It just reminds you got something so special. Do you know, it's so crisp and clean and fresh. This I actually love the gold brass kind of colours against the white. That is so pretty. And do you know, I would give this one to my dad actually. I always think, who would I gift these to?
Now that's a great shot because in fact you can actually see the way that the designers of the watch have put the mirrored finish, and you can see the reflection of the tram lines there, we call them, around the side of the watch.
Is that the tram lines?
Well, the tram lines, or you can call it the railway lines, or call it the chapter ring, whichever way you like to see it. You can see the reflection.
What, chapter ring? Oh.
Can you see the reflection? It's really great. And the Roman numerals, how classic is that?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't go wrong with that. It's what I would choose. It really, really is. You know what? They're all so beautiful. Do you know what? I'm thinking if I was going for myself, maybe I'd go for the rose gold colour with the blue. But actually, whilst we're looking at the silver, I'd go for this for myself because that would just work with, I think, every single outfit, every single shirt, every single blazer, jacket. And if you're thinking of a gift for someone, you think, right, I'm loving this, they're going to love these watches. I think that is a safe bet for someone. I really do think. And there's a universal appeal, I think, with the white face there. It's gorgeous. So once again, it's 184,302. Just choose which colour would you like. It's a drop-down menu on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Right, let's move on. We've got lots more to go through. Now, we have got watches we haven't even seen live yet. So the easiest thing to do, again, go to shopontv.co.uk. Do it on your tablet, your phone, your laptop, wherever's easiest for you. Click live deals on the landing page. You'll see that. Click live deals. Scroll down and you'll see all of these live offers. A couple of these are only at this special price until 3 a.m. We're approaching what's the time now? It's about 20 to 1, isn't it? It's 70, oh yeah, very precise there, 17 minutes to 1. So we're with you for about another 2 hours, 20 minutes. But we have got special deals. Now, we are expected to be very, very busy because we've got deals that are also brand new to us. We've got deals that match our lowest price ever. So when we join a lot of people around about 1:15 on ITV1 and STV, okay, they're watching Batman at the moment, cracking film, but there's going to be a lot of people joining us. And we've had lots of feedback asking when these deals will be back. So I'm telling you, there are people who've been waiting for this show, and it's a pleasure to be here. It is. Right, okay, whilst talking about damages, let's go. Oh, actually, George, should we have a look at Swan and Edgar? Should we have Swan and Edgar here? Let's have a look. Right. Oh, are we on?
No, we're on Swan and Edgar.
Swan and Edgar. Oh, decisions.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This is a show special.
This is the show special. Should we look at the show special? Let's have a look. We're spoiled for choice because we're all wanting to look at different things. Yeah. I think we've all seen our favourites, but right, Swan and Edgar, this is also another limited edition.
Limited edition, and the Swan and Edgar range is absolutely incredible. When you actually go on the website and see what they're doing, and in fact, they've launched a new watch last week, which has taken the world by storm. And I was in Geneva last week, actually.
Oh, really?
And all I can tell you is, this watch has got fantastic 4-star reviews, 5-star reviews, I should say, and everything about it is top notch.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
And that is the world timer.
Top notch. It totally is. You know, I've seen this one a few times. The reason why I bought this watch back again is because it's one of the most popular options that people love. People have got the tourbillon in the baskets, by the way. Well done. You're saving a serious amount of money if you got that tourbillon. But whilst looking at this other design here, this is called the World Timer. So £149.99. So that's 3 payments of £51.65. That matches the lowest ever price. 297,032. Would you like the blue, the grey, or the orange? I might whiz through them. That's clearly the blue we got there. The grey, and it's a lovely, stormy, dramatic grey.
So this is the Nebula Grey, and it's a nod to our space heritage again. You can see that this is the world timer, so you can tell the time across 24 cities of the world. Super luminova on the batters, which means you can tell the time at night. Obviously, you've got the mega quartz movement in this watch as well, which is very, very accurate, 20 seconds a month in terms of the error that Seiko Industries claim on it. Sapphire glass on the front of the watch, and when you look at the detail of this watch, you can see that even the closest close-up shows how perfect this watch has been engineered and made. So we want to see how the world timer works. So by turning the sub-crown at 10 o'clock, you can move the cities, as you can see, as my assistant in the back is doing this, and we're set London at the current time, which is at 1 o'clock, and then all the other cities are lined up. So
they all fall into place then? That's really cool.
For all the other 23 cities fall into place. So in Sydney, it could be, I can't see the right now, but it's Tokyo, it's 10 o'clock in the morning anyway. And Puerto Rico and Rio, 2300 hours. You get the idea how this watch works. And it's a great talking point. And if you're traveling, it's really useful.
Yes.
And apart from that, it's a really top-notch design.
It really is. So isn't it? I just keep wanting to look around and what's the time. You're just curious, aren't you? I was in New York a few weeks ago, actually. Do you know what? About 8 o'clock there. Oh, honestly, love that place. Love it. Do you know what? It brings back memories, actually, doesn't it? Maybe it's maybe Paris, for example, you got there. Maybe it's a city break, or maybe it's where you went on your honeymoon, for example. They all evoke memories and nostalgia. These magnificent parts of the world, don't they? Well, what 24? Sorry, 25.
24 cities.
24.
And can you just press, if you, in a minute, we want to show how the actual timer works as well.
Right, here we go. So which one?
So the top, that one there?
This one here?
Yep.
So press that.
Give it a good press.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. So now that is the mechanical quartz movement sweeping along at 4 beats a second. And that is your timer function, like a stopwatch function. And you'll notice around the edge of the watch, you've got tachymeter. Well, a tachymeter is the way of measuring distance over time. So if you've got a car driving along a 1 kilometre stretch of road,
Glad you
can actually see how fast it's going.
Really?
It's a sports watch. It is a classical sports watch.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. And you could pay 10 times as much money for something like this.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
It's phenomenal.
It is absolutely phenomenal. And again, it's the weight of it. It's the whole presence of this watch. It's really good fun, but it is a lot of watch for your money, this, isn't it? If you were to look at this in a shop window, if someone gave this to you, you would not think that was $149.99, would you? You really wouldn't. Honestly, I think for £230, that's still a very, very fair price for the engineering, for all the features on this, for the beauty of it. I'm really impressed. Right, so that was the grey. Again, we've got 3 different options for you here. That was the grey. I need to show you the blue again.
Yes.
I can't stop looking. It's a lovely midnight galactic blue.
And what I like about the blue in particular is the flecks of silver on the face of that watch. As we're looking there, you can see the starry night there, Mars, the moon and the Earth, and our journey into space, which is happening again. People are going to the moon soon, and we're going to Mars. And when you actually turn around the back of the watch, you can see the moon landing on the back of the watch as well, in deeply etched stainless steel. This is a chunky watch. It's actually weighing nearly 200 grams. That's 7 ounces in old money. And then this is stainless steel engineered strap. It's got a really generous case sizing. So if you've got an 8-inch, an 8.5-inch wrist, it will fit you. And it's very hard for gentlemen who've got large wrist sizes to actually get a watch that fits them.
Really,
and that really ticks that box. It can be sized down as well. Really?
Of course it could be. Of course it could. So there's a story there, isn't there? And it's just got that sense of adventure to it. Everything about it from the back there and to the front, it is beautiful. So yeah, £51.65. That's it today. What we do when it comes to your postage and packaging, we just split it across 3 payments on PayPal. So literally, it is just that one today on your screen. Your first payment of 3. So 297032. Really impressive. The orange one, by the way, and they all come in that fancy one. That's one of the fanciest boxes I've seen, actually, because look, you want to be proud. You want to look forward to the look on someone's face, don't you? You've got that special experience, I would say, when it comes to this. Now, we've got some reviews. We have some reviews, which I'm really lovely to see what Paul has said here. Absolutely love this watch. Comfortable to wear and well finished. Have received very good comments about the look of the watch and how smart it looks. Overall, very happy with this watch. Oh, fantastic.
And then Sandra has said, really happy with the quality of build and such a nice style. And Dawn is saying, really nice and worth the money. Got it for my husband. Oh, he loves it.
Of course loves it. Yeah. Joe, this is the sort of present you can't wait to give someone, isn't it? Yeah. You can't wait. You know, when you just know you've got it right, that present, this is going to be the one. Busy start to the evening. Thanks so much, guys, for all of you watching. But it's £149.99. So it's 297032, like I said. So blue, grey or orange. I like, it's between the blue and the orange for me. Again, there's no right or wrong. It's which one.
Get the orange. I love the orange.
It's good fun, isn't it?
No, the story is that I was in my hobby cat and that it fell off and I lost it in the ocean. Oh, right. So I've got this orange watch as a memento of what happened. My last orange watch disappeared into the briny ocean. Oh no! Yeah. So it's good to commemorate that, of course. You know, but this just sums up what we love about this. You know, it's when it comes to Swan and Edgar, it's that. A sense of adventure, it's that story. You know, it's actually just a lovely theme. It's a pretty theme. It allows for really gorgeous, luxurious colours and all sorts. It's just, I love a story behind a watch. Yes, it's pretty. Yes, it looks gorgeous, but it's the story, and especially if you're giving it someone as a present, I think that means even more. It does. If you haven't got any questions, by the way, just email us in at studio@shopontv.co.uk. Any questions at all? Anything about any other watches on the website? Whilst we've got David here, it'd be absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, we've got amazing brands here. Let's go back to Gamages. Now, this is
brand new today. It does come with a gift with purchase. You get that pen, which is worth £90. It just arrives with the order. And that's not just for this watch. When you buy anything from Gamages, any Gamages watch, you get that pen. Right, where do we start with this then?
Well, let's start with the fact that it's the first watch on Shopontv from Gamages that actually got a steel strap to it.
Oh, wow.
And I've been asking for ages to actually get one, because Gamages make it very difficult to actually get stock, because of course they are made in such limited numbers. And this is a world timer with a Seiko movement in it as well. It's a smaller case size than the world timer. So if you want a 43 millimeters rather than 51 millimeters, then this is the watch for you. It has the Seiko accuracy to it. And the colorway of this is IP gold, rose gold. Now, rose gold, as you know, is a very trendy and fashionable finish.
It has been for some time, yeah.
And because it's finished in this IP way, it will prevent it being scratched and knocked, because it's very, very resilient to knocks and scratches overall. A mineral glass protects the case of the watch, and in addition to that, you've got the Seiko movement inside the watch to give you the accuracy, and you're getting the pen.
Yeah, and you get the pen, which do you know what? When it comes to rose gold, they can vary in tone. This is like, it just adds a warmth to the gold, that slight tint, isn't it? It's ever so slight, that blush tint. It just adds character, it adds indulgence to the watch. You cannot ever go wrong with that colour combination, can you? You just can't. So, okay, we've got different options for you, two different options. One item number, which is 481917, and you just choose whichever colour you like there.
I do like that as well, yeah, because I think the silver finish is what you'd expect from a clean engineering lines.
Yes.
And the little flick of green on the side of the 24 hours. And notice that we haven't got hour markers here, we've got minute or second markers. It's another quirk of Gamages in the way that the watch is actually put together. And the mineral glass, just on the side of the mineral glass, there's a kind of chamfered edge to it. And I notice it's a 3-part case with piston pushers. And all of these little design elements are what make Gamages special. And when they're gone with Gamages as well.
This is it, yeah.
They do not repeat any designs. They go in and they start again. So if you like this particular design, get it while you can.
Yeah, I think so, whilst it's in stock. And also, whilst you're saving a lot of money, it's considerably better than half price. Occasionally, we can make these shows happen. They're not on all the time. If you're one of the lucky individuals who's managed to flick on at the right time, well, good on you, because you're saving, what was that, £240 here. So yes, it's £159.99 for this, the steel black. You know, I honestly am torn. I know I'm not helping making decisions, but do you know what? I think if this is for your son's 21st, perhaps, I mean, it's completely personal choice. I'd perhaps go for this like a graduation watch, I think. So it's clean, it's fresh.
It's youthful.
Youthful. I think, yeah. If you're going for gifts for people, for maybe it's your son, your nephew, then why not? I would go for it. 481917, whichever one you'd like. You can't go wrong. You can't win. Which one sings to you? Which one resonates with you? Which is the one? You know the one. Often when it comes to watches, you think, oh, I like that. Right. Again, it's £54.98. First payment of £3 if you're choosing PayPal. Paying £3. Right. So that's the Tempest. Very, very excited. Brand new today. So, remind me, what warranty do you get with this?
So these are 5-year warranty on registration. And the Gamages watches are made of designs in London. The watches are in very limited numbers. And all you do is when you get the watch, you're going to get a warranty card, and just follow the instructions on that card. Also, you'll be able to get the instructions for the watch, and you'll also be able to enjoy the pen as well.
Well, there you go. When it comes to the pen, let's have a cheeky look at that, because when it comes to pens, wow. It's still so nice having a pen, I think, actually, because we have talked about, online phones and calendars and so on, but there's just something about owning a lovely, lovely pen, a weighty pen that's balanced and it's gorgeous. And you can see, you got the branding there on the actual box for a gift. I mean, so the watch is £159.99, just the Tempest, for example. and this is worth £90. So you're talking combined value. What are you talking about? £490 worth, really, what you're going to get for £159.99, including this, the gift. It's remarkable, a remarkable value. But when you buy anything from Gamages, any watch from today's live show, well, you will be getting this pen. Again, it's that beautiful, beautiful balance. It just effortlessly cradles itself in your hand. It just belongs there. I want to write with this. I want to sign something with it. But you know what? Yeah, normally £400 for the watch. If you order the Tempest, you get this. But any Gamages watch that you order over the phone or on the website, this will arrive with your order. Do you know what? When it comes to the website, there's so many different styles, so many different colours, and so many different price points too. They vary from what about the £900 mark, which is actually where the Tourbillon, that is, you're saving a little shy of £1,100 on that particular watch. It's brilliant. We've got also watches that are even lowered to £99.99 for girls, for guys. I would say different age groups, different occasions, and that's correct, you know, because a watch, it's got to match how you're feeling on that day. It's got to match the evening that you're going to. If it's out with the girls, if it's going out to the theatre, if it's just going to be wearing every day to work. We've got something for everyday kind of use, and what, well, designs you're bound to want to reserve for those special nights, those special occasions too. Right, when it comes to special occasions, I think the creme de la creme, the most gorgeous, the most inspiring watch I personally think we've got on this show is the one on the side of your screen right now. It is, of course, the Tourbillon. We've got various different colours for you. People love it. Now, this was on a few weeks ago. It was so popular, we sold out of colours. David's worked so hard. We've managed to get some colours back, and we're matching the lowest ever price seen here on Shopontv. Do you know what, it's so dreamy, this one. It's so attractive.
This is the pinnacle of any watch collection. So few are able to complete their watch collection with a tourbillon. It's the dream.
It's the dream, isn't it?
And tourbillons can cost many hundreds of thousands of pounds. They're called Holy Grail watches.
Well, Holy Grail watches.
The Holy Grail. They're searching for the Holy Grail. Now, this watch is a far more affordable watch at the lowest price we've ever, well, matching the price we did last time.
Yeah.
We have so few of these. I would really encourage those people watching on 89 right now to check out before we go to ITV.
Well, we're actually joining ITV in about 13 minutes. And I've got to say, when people see, because we have brand new customers every single day, we have returning customers every single day, there's going to be a lot of people who might have missed the last show, and this price is matching it. So to some people, they won't have seen that price before. So this is going to be busy. People have added this to the baskets already, so thanks very much for that. And guys, rest assured, you have got the price that people will want. I promise you. Normally, and actually even on Swan and Edgar's own website, it's £2,000. So our usual price is absolutely fair. Well, it's lower by a pound, of course. But this is something extraordinary today. You can get a £2,000 watch or thereabouts for £899.99, and you can spread the cost interest-free using PayPal Pay in 3 to 10. I absolutely love this. Do you know what? Quite often the blue's very popular. I'm so pleased we've got the blue in stock. It might be the first one to go. It might be the first colour to sell out, but I'm so attracted with the blue. But we've also got the yellow, which is a really fiery yellow. We've also got the red, which I've just showed you too. Shall we have a look at the blue in more detail?
So the blue is perennial popular colour. Because blue watches, they just resonate. They go with so many different things, and normally the blue is the first to go. Last time it was in fact the green, and we couldn't get any more greens.
This is it, yeah.
You know? So I really would say that if you like a particular colour, take your choice now, whilst there is a choice.
I wouldn't think too much.
We did sell out last time of some of the colours.
And there's already one colour we couldn't get back. So if, for example, the blue may go during this live show, and we might be able to get it back. We don't know when, what price. We can't. When it comes to this, when it's something that's so limited edition, it would be unfair for me to promise anything. So if you're tempted to buy it, I would not hang around. You know what? The front looks gorgeous. You know when people take the watch off, they want to show you the back. I have not seen a back like that before.
So this is a Salvador Dali of watches, because it's not a single straight line into this watch. The curvatures and the way that it's put together, you can see the 42-hour power reserve, the 322 parts in perfect harmony, the 19 jewels, the sapphire glass that's glinting on the studio lights, the finish of the 316 stainless steel, the sculpted nature of that watch is to die for.
And they're hand-assembled.
Hand-assembled watches, 30 watchmakers collaborating to make a single watch. That pumpkin crown, everything about this watch is just so elegant, so simple, and so timeless. I didn't mean that as kind of a pun.
I see what you did there.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you did there. It's bound to happen.
Yeah,
if you did say it, I would say it. It is though, and I look at that and I'm just in awe.
Can we get a profile of it as well, because I want you to show you the gull wing finish.
Oh yes, here we go. Yeah.
So you put it just to one side, just like that. In fact, that is, and I just got to say one other thing about this watch. This watch has been in and out of the box for 2 years on various shows, and look at it, it looks brand new, doesn't it?
It really does, actually. And the reflection, and the tram lines, is that what the right call is? It tram lines?
I call them tram lines, but this doesn't have tram lines. It's got.
Oh, of course. Sorry, no, because it's when it has two, doesn't it?
And in fact, it's got a much more interesting finish to it. It's got a burnished tourbillon finish, because that's what you get with a tourbillon. You get far higher granularity of detail in a tourbillon watch.
Now the strap is just, again, that's timeless elegance right there, isn't it? It's beautiful. Do you know what? For me, it's the weight of the watch. It's the size. That's going to fit perfectly on, well, various different size wrists out there. It's bound to. Again, 3 payments of £302 and 31 pence. Do you think, which colour option are you going to be going for? Which one haven't we seen? The yellow?
Well, let's look at the burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna.
I love the burnt sienna.
We call it orange to keep it simple.
Yes, I know,
but really,
you know,
what would you rather, orange or
really
burnt
practical?
sienna?
Yeah. Burnt sienna. Yeah.
It is, you know, it's not just an orange, and there's character to it, there's depth to it, isn't there? It's really, yes, there's a bronze tint to it.
Now, the finish of that dial was something else. The diamond etched indices, the way that those lovely leaf hands are telling the time so elegantly, and then the pièce de résistance is the 80 parts moving in perfect harmony, going through 360 degrees every minute. And that was the genius of Abraham Louis Breguet, who made a watch that would never be anything like as beautiful as this, because he didn't have the techniques and skills at that time to put together what's called a flying tourbillon. And that's what you're witnessing today. I showed someone in Geneva this watch, and they couldn't believe that it was possible to have a watch at £2,000 that was actually as perfect as this, because they were used to watches costing so much more money.
Of course,
so, you know, don't underestimate what you're getting here. It's a phenomenal creation by Swan and Edgar, and we're so lucky to have a few watches here on the show tonight.
We truly are. But on that note, we honestly do not have much stock on some of these colours. There's already one colour we couldn't get back, because they are limited edition, because they take so long to make. We wish we could get loads and loads and loads, don't get us wrong, but we can't do, and especially at that price. And that's why we look forward to these shows, because that's what we love about Shopontv. We can do these shows once in a while. We can make this happen. David and the team, they work together and they get as much stock as possible and think, right, let's go for it. And this matches, like I said earlier, the lowest ever price we've seen of the tourbillon. By the way, talking about our price, our usual price, it is competitive. You are getting £2,000 worth of watch here when it comes to Swan and Edgar's own website. And you can see all those amazing names scrolling across the top where you see these featured. But you know what, the Tourbillon for £2,000, I'm sure that people love it for that price. You know what, there's bound to be people out there who did spend that on this watch, but just please rest assured tonight, or early hours of this morning, you've got a Tourbillon for a fraction of what it would normally be. I say fraction, look, I know it's £900, but it would normally be the best part of £2,000. You're saving a little under £1,100 if you go for this today, and you can spread the cost interest free. And for complete peace of mind, you get a little card inside there with it, and that's your warranty card.
Your warranty card, yes. You also get a spare strap, and you'll get obviously all your instructions as well. The straps are actually quick deployment straps, so you can change them really, really easily. And once you've sized the watch, you can take it on and off because you've got this butterfly folding clasp.
That's right.
Which is really convenient, and also doesn't wear the material out. There's kind of these attention to detail from Swan and Edgar is what you're getting.
I have wondered, so there's a reason, because I just thought it looked really fancy, and it does, but so there's a reason for that. Yeah, because it doesn't wear, you're not sliding it up and down the strap anymore. I get you, so I'll show you that. So the actual strap here, so it's like a butterfly style clasp. I understand. And we'll put it on later so you can see. It's it's just like that.
It just snaps into position.
Snaps into place
and
there.
Then you can take it off, and you don't actually have to wear the strap. And that's what, you know, the mark of a higher quality watch, that you can do that.
It is. I just want this on my wrist. I think the blue, because I love wearing like blue jackets. I don't think blue is just one of my favourite colours anyway. But that, you know what, is it going to be a crisp white shirt? Is it going to be your favourite jacket? And not to sound, you know, a bit cringe, but they do say a watch can complete a personality, and I do think so. You know, if you're wearing that shirt that you know just fits you well, or you've got that jacket that you just love, or the pair of trousers that where it's that pair of shoes, you just feel good in it. And I think when it comes to a suitable watch like this, it can evoke that sense of that completion, that confidence, I think is fair to say. Right, okay, so £899.99 is for the watch, and it arrives in this box. Oh, I borrowed it. But it arrives there, and
we can put it back in if you want.
We'll put it back. We'll do another reveal when we're on ITV1, because they're going to love this too. They're going to absolutely love it.
Back.
Okay, so you can see it there, and it is so dreamy. It is so magical, and they're like magnets for memories, watches like this, because you're about to be passing this down, maybe to your children, to their children. I'm being serious. This is £2,000 worth of watch or thereabouts for just under £900. It's so good, and of course you do get the gift of purchase, which is the card holder. It's worth £45, and it's got the Swan and Edgar logo on it too. And honestly, having that together is just a beautiful thing, and it's got the embossed Swan and Edgar logo on there too. And when it comes to free gifts, sometimes all right, what is it? But actually, these are serious gifts there. Don't forget, if you buy a Gamages of London watch, you get the pen worth £90. So yeah, whichever of those two brands you're going to get lots for your money. Right, okay, now the Pride, it's a timeless shape, that, I think.
It's actually called a tonneau shape, and it's rectangular to you and me, and because it's a slightly smaller cadet size, it might fit the smaller wrist sizes, and it's very much unisex as well.
Right.
It does have the benefit of the Seiko quartz movement in it, so it's got that accuracy going for it. So you've got a stopwatch function on this watch. And I think this is a watch it's an everyday watch at a very affordable price.
I think it's an everyday watch, and you know, it's understated, it's crisp, it's just screams class. This everything about it, it's so sophisticated. I honestly think going to work in this, if you've got office jobs or wherever, that is just a wonderful everyday watch. It's so smart, it's so classic, and we've got two different colour options for you today. So it's one item number. You just choose which colour option you want. It's a drop-down menu on the website, so type in the item number Then you'll see the watch there, or to be honest, if you just click on live deals on the website, scroll down, you'll see every single watch we've got live for you today. That is beautiful. Bear in mind, some of the prices or special prices, they expire at 3 a.m. or shortly afterwards. So some of the prices, not only are the lowest prices or matching the lowest prices, they're also limited time offers. This is also a limited edition. So 076544, right, 3 payments of £51.65. It's so beautiful, and you do get a 5-year guarantee with this, so you got complete peace of mind here. But I do love that red. It's that fiery red. It just pops that colour. If you'd like to call us, it's 03333 241 241, but like I said, it's much quicker to go on the website, I find, shopontv.co.uk. Right, so we've got 1 minute before we join our friends on ITV1. No, keep saying that we're joining ITV1, STV. They've just been watching Batman Begins. Oh, what a film, what a film. There's going to be a lot of people joining us. We've already had people from watching on Freeview Channel 89. Thanks so much to all of you. Some of you have been with us since we became live at midnight. We've been busy already. People have been adding these into the baskets, including that Tourbillon too. Well done if you got that. You're going to be hearing me talking about that for a lot. You get a gift with purchase. You got peace of mind again with the warranty. So you get 5 years warranty with Damages and with Swan and Edgar. That's
yes,
right, isn't
that's
it?
correct. And you get 2-year warranty with Samuel Joseph.
Samuel Joseph, which is actually a brand new watch. In fact, if you have just joined us, stay where you are, or you can flick over to ITV1 or STV if you're up in Scotland. We're going to be going through all this. We're just getting started with the amazing stories that we love behind these amazing brands. So stay with us and do not go anywhere. Well, very well, welcome back to Shop on TV. So good to have your company. My name is Charlie, and we are live here on ITV1, on STV, and we've got lots and lots to go through. Maybe you're just finishing watching Batman. Oh, what a film, what a film. Honestly, stay with us if you can do, because we are live here until 3 a.m. If you're looking for the most incredible gifts, the most incredible watches, then do not go anywhere. We've got prices that you're going to love, prices for different budgets, and we've got special limited time offers. Now, some of the deals we got for you tonight, they expire at 3 a.m. So if you're watching us on +1, then do bear that in mind, okay? So do bear that in mind. But I'm really, really impressed. Oh, by the way, it goes to, if you're watching us on +1, the price actually stays until 4:30, just to give you guys a little bit of a time to catch up there. So if you're watching us on +1, we thought about you guys too. It's really about the stocks that may vary, okay? Now, some of these we don't have a lot of. We've got some returning favourites of watches, but we've got brand new customers every single night here on Shop on TV. We have returning customers, and if there's some people out there who's been waiting for that moment, for that time, these are going to be flying out. We're ready for a very, very busy show. Well, my name's Charlie, like I said, stay with us if you can, and we're here with our resident horologist. We're here with David. David, good to see you.
Good to see you, Charlie.
Yeah, it's always good to have your company. It really, really is.
It's really lovely to be here, and this launch of the Samuel Joseph watches got me so excited. I only saw the watches 2 days ago, and I can't believe the quality and the beauty of these Samuel Joseph timepieces.
So this is brand new tonight.
We have never seen this on Shop on TV before. I've never seen them before, and when I first started appraising these watches, I really was bowled away. This is an automatic watch, a 210 part, 20 jewel, automatic movement, a 45mm case size with mineral glass, and the price is beyond belief, 139.99.
That is really impressive. Really impressed. So you're going to be saving £110 here today. £110. Now, our usual price, £249.99, is actually considerably higher than that on Samuel Joseph's own website. So, in fact, we can show you that because, look, I'm like you, I would do a bit of research. Of course I would. I always recommend you do that. But we're trying to save you some time because we've only got some of these deals for another few hours. So bear that in mind. Yeah, £640 you'd expect to pay for this, and honestly, for the build quality, I would say that's worth it, but we can make these shows happen every now and again. At the moment, it's £139.99. Right, now we've got various different options for you. At the moment, we're clearly looking at the rose gold colour. We've got two options here. We've got the one with the blue. I'm going to bring you this one in now. This is obviously the black. This is beautiful. So it's one item number, 921669. Just choose. Would you like the blue one I just showed you, or would you like this one?
And it's packing so many things into the single watch. You've got complications of day, date, month, and an open heart with the Cornwall Bridge, which horologists will know, and those that follow the industry will know is a hard thing to do. And inside the watch, you've got an oil press dial with those diamond etched indices with Roman numerals. So everything about this watch is incredibly classic. And it's almost got this stirrup finish to the way that it's connected to the first layer leather around the strap of that watch. Leather strap also included in this Samuel Joseph. An exhibition back, which means that you can see how the joy of having an automatic watch, which means that you've got a rotor arm in the back, so no batteries required with this watch. You're going back to 1924 and John Harwood in Bolton, who invented the automatic timepiece. Recessed pushers, so the watch is incredibly elegant to wear. I've never seen such a great package from Samuel Joseph, and I've seen a few watches in my time.
It's beautiful. Do you know what? They do say a watch can give a sense of completion. Honestly, it can give a world of confidence. I do believe that you can lighten up a room with that right watch. And if you want this on your wrist, if you're curious how this is going to make you feel, or if it's going to be for that loved someone, that special someone, then every time they look at the watch on their wrist, they're going to be thinking of you and that amazing present that you gave them. This is the sort of thing you may even pass down. Look, it's £139.99. We don't expect to stay in stock for very long. It's also on PayPal Pay in 3. So if you want to spray that cost interest-free, it's 3 payments of £48.31. And that includes your P&P. So it's literally just that one payment today. That's 921669. Okay, so there you go. So you've got the rose gold in those two colours. We're going to change the item number now for the silver colour. And within the silver, we've also got two different colour options.
We do. And the silver finish is, again, really quite elegant. As it's autumn right now, we thought we'd go for an autumn brown with a leather strap and a face in that conker brown, or mocha brown, we're calling it. And it works really well against the Roman numerals and that open heart. Just to remind you, it's a 45mm case size and 40mm deep. That is the classic size nowadays for watches of this caliber. And this is from Samuel Joseph, which is a bunch of talented watchmakers in London who came together 40 years ago to start designing watches at an affordable price. They designed watches for Newcastle United and for Manchester United and a number of other sports celebrities in their time. And now they're making these watches in very limited numbers. So I spoke to the designer of this watch, and he said, when it's gone, it's gone. Don't forget to tell them, David, that when this watch sells out, we're not going to repeat it.
We're not, and hence the limited edition. Can I just say, we are getting a lot of people on the website. Well done. I can already tell you that when it comes to this design, the rose gold colour with the blue is very, very popular. At the moment, we've got the details on the screen for the silver colour. The silver and the white. It's
so
like
if you want, yes, the classic, the ivory classic colour.
You can't go wrong with it.
You can't go wrong. This is a dress watch. This is an everyday watch. It's a watch you can wear on special occasions. It's a watch you can give to the bride, or the bridegroom, I should say.
Yes, absolutely.
On the day of the wedding. It goes everywhere. This is a watch that's always going to be your special friend on occasions when you go on holiday, you go to the nightclub, or you just simply go to work.
Yeah, simply go to work. Why not? Do you know what? If you are thinking of gifts for people, that's going to work with so many different outfits, isn't there? Okay, so £239.99 is the usual price going forward. We've never seen these before on Shopontv. It's an absolute pleasure to not only have a new design for us, but also to save that money. It's £129.99. Right, now the easiest way to shop is go to the website. So that's shopontv.co.uk. You might have your phone in your hand, you can do it on your phone, do it on your tablet, whatever's easiest for you. If you click on live deals, then scroll down, you'll see all of these amazing offers. Now, we have got price points for different budgets. We've got some for ladies, some for gents. We've got something I think suitable for younger age groups, perhaps someone more elderly. We've got all bases covered there. And you can spread the cost interest-free using PayPal Pay in 3 too. Now, if you've got any questions at all, whilst we've got David here, then send us an email. Let us know. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you. Maybe you're a watch enthusiast. Honestly, I love David's stories behind this. Stay with us. We're here until 3 a.m. You might be watching us on ITV or STV +1 too. Very well welcome wherever you're watching from. Right, okay.
So another watch that's brand new today, and a watch I've been asking Gamages to produce for a very long time because I wanted to get a steel strapped watch on the show, and it's been really hard, but we managed to do this tonight. This is a Tempest. It's 43.5 millimeters in case size, so it's a little bit smaller than what you saw before. It's also got a world timer. It's mineral glass, and it's got that Seiko hybrid movement inside powering the watch. Let me remind you of the accuracy. It's less than 1 second a day in terms of the error, according to Seiko. The battery should last 3 years under normal use. That's again a specification from the Seiko.
It's incredible.
It's an incredible package, and I just love the fact that it's got that steel strap, which means it's going to be incredibly resilient. It's going to be very resilient.
By the way, that's Samuel Joseph. That we knew that would be busy, which is one of the reasons we started with it. It's brand new to us today. Lots of you are going to be having a Samuel Joseph watch on your wrist. Good on you. Do you know what? I've always been looking to this one. This is also brand new today. You might be going for both. You might be. If you are thinking of Christmas presents, we've only got 2 paydays now until Christmas. Can you believe that? Where's the year gone? 2 paydays, depending what job you've got, of course. But I think honestly the price is just brilliant. So yeah, if you are thinking about getting ahead, then absolutely go for this. Right, we've got 2 different colour options. This is clearly the steel black. Love it. Do you love the colour of rose gold? Because I do. There's a romance, there's an opulence to that, and that is celebrated here. It's the most perfect tone with the face there. It is the most gorgeous, gorgeous deep blue. I can't take my eyes off that, David. It's just gorgeous.
It does look sumptuous, doesn't it? And one of the other little design features of this watch is actually got a 20 to 18 millimeters. You see, I'm a watch nerd, right? 18 to 20 millimeters.
I love your passion.
Of the actual engineered straps of the watch. So it's a little bit slimmer. And for those of us that don't like chunky watches, this is a watch for you to look at because it's got the world timer, it's got the Seiko movement inside as well, and that teal finish, or that kind of like, and I don't know if you can see the oil press dial there is very detailed.
It is, and you can see there, we're going to have a look in more detail as we go through the show. There's your box, of course, and because this is Gamages, if you buy any Gamages watch tonight, then you do get this gift. This pen, it's worth £90. And you actually see it on the Gamages own website, and you can check it right now for £90. We're impressed with the weight of this pen, aren't we?
It's a great weight, and it's also beautifully put together. It's actually an oven-baked finish. I was reading about this.
Oh, right.
Oh yes. I mean, you know, none of your... This is a great
finish.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Yeah.
You know what, though? It's got... When I say weight, you know when you hold a nice pen and it just... You know, it just feels balanced. It is gorgeous. It just cradles itself in your hand, and that comes with your watch. You haven't got to find it on the website or add it yourself. When you order a Gamages of London watch tonight or this morning, whichever way you think about it, it will just arrive with your order. So happy days. The value is just fantastic. Speaking of deals, the easiest way to shop, again, if you go to shopontv.co.uk, that's the page you'll see. Click live. You can watch us streaming live, by the way, as you're ordering, and you can scroll down and see all of these amazing deals we got. We have got, honestly, price points for different budgets. Wait till we get to that Tourbillon, the one there. Seriously, they range from around about £100 to £899.99 these deals. We've got, honestly, anyone can experience the engineering genius, the most incredible intricate details from these celebrated brands. Right, okay, now we're also going to be celebrating Swan and Edgar. We love this brand. It's another proud moment for us, this, isn't it?
You know, this is out of this world, quite literally, because Swan and Edgar have got this partnership in terms of space ambassadors in Leicestershire. It's kind of like interesting it's in Leicestershire, the World Space, the UK Space Centre, but people have been there,
really?
So we know it's there.
Yeah.
And this is the World Timer. It's a 51mm case size. This is in the orange variant that you're seeing here. And look at the beautiful box it comes into as well. It is we matched the price from last time. Again, a special management request here, so we're the same price as we did last time with Rob, because again it was so busy we thought we'd bring it back.
Yeah.
And we're going to have different colours to choose from. The one that is always popular is the one that you've got right now.
I actually don't think you can go wrong with any colour. I'm looking at the price on the screen. I've done a few watch shows with David now, and it's been an absolute pleasure. I learned so much. I've seen this watch before, but I haven't seen that lowest ever price. I believe it was Rob, our other presenter, of course, who did the last show. But luckily, today we are matching the lowest ever price. So if you're waiting for that time, I've never seen that price before. £149.99 is, I honestly didn't think we could do it that low. I really didn't think we could. Honestly, for the usual price, there would still be a good buy. I think you get a lot of watch for your money at the usual price of £230. Right, £149.99 or 3 payments of £51.65 if you're choosing PayPal. Right, so that is the gold. Sorry, beg your pardon. That is the grey. We've also got here the blue. This is my favourite.
This is the classic.
Yeah, people love it.
And I love the Starry Night in terms of the fascia of that watch. There's so much intricacy in this, and there's really high quality materials used here. So we've got sapphire glass on the front, which you know is the mark of a superior watch. You've also got superluminova on the batters, which means you can tell the time at night, and that is Swiss superluminova, which is hard to say, but really good and practical to have.
Yes.
Pure stainless steel on that engineer strap. It weighs 190 grams. So this watch is a Swan and Edgar perennial favourite. They don't have that many of them, and I haven't seen it only once before at that price.
At that well, honestly, we're very proud of that. Only once before. So please, I might wait for the right price. I don't know how it can ever go lower than this. There we go. That is really, really beautiful. And how about that for a story on the back? That is a story we've got. Well, you're saving £80 off our usual price. 3 payments of £51.65 again. So we've seen the blue, we've seen the grey just briefly, the orange, which we've seen in the box there, but that, it's so fun, it's so fiery, that orange. It's bold, it screams confidence.
And it also has the Starry Night, as you can see, the flecks of silver against those diamond etched indices, the Earth, the Moon, and Mars portrayed on the subdials, plus the stopwatch function in the watch. There's so much in that watch.
There's lots of features on there, aren't there? Joe, if you want something a little bit different, that really stands out. You're going to be very, very proud to give that to a present, give it to someone as a present, or maybe a present for yourself. Now, we love the stories. Do bear with us. We're here live until 3 a.m. with David. We've got lots of stories. We're just getting warmed up. We've got lots more to go through. But you can see, what we love about these brands with Swan and Edgar, I think in particular, it is the story aspect. It's that sense of adventure that you were seeing just there. That was on their own website. But we look at their prices on their own website and then look at ours. You're bound to be coming back here, and who wouldn't be? Right, when it comes to damages, you do get a 5-year warranty, as with Swan and Edgar actually as well. So you've got complete peace of mind right there. Right now, we've got, I did say we have different prices for different budgets, but we've also got different styles for different tastes.
Indeed, the Pride here, which is a slightly smaller watch size, so it's a cadet-sized watch, but it's perfect for if you've got a slightly smaller wrist size, then I really recommend this watch. It has that Seiko movement inside it, so it's got the accuracy I talked about before, that better than 1 second a day in terms of the Seiko claim on this. So you've got a stopwatch function, and that's in that vermilion red, contrasting against the gold, going together. And when you actually look at the diamond etched way, the way that it's curved, it's French for tonneau. It's a shape that was invented by Cartier in the early 20th century. And I just wanted to show this watch as an alternative to all the round watches.
That would be everyday watch for me, that. And I just can't believe the prices, the heritage, the legacy of Gamagers you can have actually on your wrist. And we'll talk about that as we go into the show. Again, any questions, email us in. Right, now the saving we've got for you today is just magnificent. £220 saving off our usual price. It's so good. It's just so good. Oh, honestly, well, I'm just so pleased for you because I've done the show before. Some of these I haven't even seen, and the prices of some of the lowest that I've actually personally seen. Yeah, we're matching lowest ever prices on a few of these. Okay, right. Now, do you have a browse? We got something, I think, for different age groups too, actually. Maybe it's going to watch for your daughter's 18th or 21st, perhaps. Or it's going to be an anniversary present. We got something for 50th, the 60th, or just to remind someone how much you love them. I honestly, truly believe whoever's lucky enough to receive any of these watches, when they look at it, it's going to look really quite expensive. But as I'm saying, this one here on your screen, normally £349.99. You're saving good money, what, £200 there. This has been very busy.
That Regent, the way that is, that salmon pink, when you get that home, you'll be stunned by how beautiful that is.
Some bit, do you know what that is? I love the colour contrast with the strap there. You've got the warm colour on the strap, the warm salmon pink there. Yeah. It just all fits together, doesn't it? In beautiful harmony. So yeah, well done. People are buying the Regent already. It's going to be one of those shows. Maybe just be watching ITV1, maybe watching Batman. Love it. I'm sure Bruce Wayne would be going for one of these. Do you know what? Right, when it comes to Swan and Edgar, we love the experience of opening the boxes. This is the creme de la creme, David.
So we're really in the C-suite here. We've turned left when we got onto the plane.
Oh, I like it.
We're going to get the champagne and we're going to be treated really well because this is the Tourbillon.
Yeah.
This is at the top of the collection. Anyone who buys a Tourbillon or have done their research before, they'll know that Swan and Edgar are famous for these beautiful timepieces, elegantly sophisticated, 42 millimeters in case size, 322 parts. 30 watchmakers collaborating to make a single watch. This is the blue variant, and the whole secret of this watch is what you're seeing there, which is the way that the watch is negating the forces of gravity through moving the entire movement through 360 degrees every minute. And Breguet invented that 200 years ago. Alfred Helwig perfected it in the 19th and early 20th century. And this is in magma red, with sapphire glass on the front, sculpted 316 stainless steel with first layer leathers. It is a beautiful statement that you will treasure for a lifetime.
It is. And John, when it comes to intricacy, we've got to show you the back. Right. Now, Swan and Edgar, they are celebrated for the most genius, high level of intricacy when it comes to the engineering, when it comes to the craftsmanship. Have a look at that.
That is the Salvador Dali of watches. That is something you want to put
just incredible
on the back of your screensavers, folks. It's got a 42-hour power reserve. The reason it's not automatic is quite obvious. You don't want to lose that design on the back of the watch. You also will keep this watch in its case most of the time, and when you bring it up, you'll wind it up for 42 hours, which is perfectly fine for that special occasion you're going to.
I'm blown away. So just to repeat, there's 322 working parts here.
Yes.
All working in complete harmony. And they're hand assembled.
Hand assembled by a team of 30 watchmakers putting together those watches. Within the curvature of the watch, you've got 80 parts in the actual tourbillon part of that watch. And that sapphire glass on the front about the blued screws It's a collector's dream.
Do you know, I was just thinking that, and also maybe it's going to be someone's first watch or first grown-up watch. You could become a watch enthusiast after receiving something like this. You know, this is it's the story. Who wouldn't want to learn more about this? It's a wonderful thing to get into. My dad's he's a big watch enthusiast, and I know he's bound to be watching the show. It's such a wonderful thing, and people with
the colours, you know, Charlie.
Yeah.
I mean, this one, Tiger's Eye, which we call yellow. I mean, talk about understatement.
I know, yeah. We try and make it easy for the ordering process.
Yeah, so this is the yellow, folks. And just look at the way that it's catching the light. Look at the way the light comes out of that sapphire glass. 42 millimeters, a classic size of watch.
Yeah.
Sculpted 316 stainless steel. It just is such a statement of perfection and elegance.
Yeah, it is.
And I've seen so many tourbillons in my time, but nothing that is so pure in essence as the way that the Swan and Edgars are put together.
I'm so impressed. I really am so impressed with this. And do you know what? When it comes to absolute intricate detail, I think Swan and Edgar is just unsurpassed genius engineering, and you can't help, well, firstly, just admire that the spiraling around of all those working parts. You can't take your eye off it, can you? But look at the colour in the middle there. As you move around, as you turn your wrist to look at the time, or someone asks you the time, as you're walking down the street, as you're typing on your computer, you just get that whirlpool of colour just dancing around there. It is just delightful. People honestly spend £200 on these. In fact, if you go to Swan and Edgar's own website, they have, and this is like for like. This is, in fact, it's the same colour even. It's oh no, sorry, that's the green.
That's the yellow.
There. Sorry, that's the yellow.
Yeah.
But that is brilliant value for money, I would say, for the craftsmanship, for the amount of time it takes to make these, for how few of them there are. To get this live now, because again, we're live on Shopontv, you can literally buy this for £899.99. You're saving a little shy of £1,100. I can't believe I'd say that. And I've done the show a few times. Personally, I've never seen this price before. It's only been once before with someone else, but I'm so pleased we can have this back again. If you're waiting for that right time, then this is it. Joe, when it comes to the most special gifts for people, this is something you're bound to be passing down.
And the heritage of these watches, quite apart from the Swan and Edgar itself, was founded in 1812. Before that time, when Breguet invented the watch, he was watchmaker to Marie Antoinette, he was watchmaker to Napoleon, he was watchmaker to George III of England, who had his own tourbillon, which he called a whirlwind, because tourbillon is French for whirlwind, and he, of course, didn't want anything French on his watch, so it said whirlwind on the side of it. When you look at what you're getting here, you're buying watch history on your wrist.
Yeah, watch history, I like that. You are. Do you know what? The watches or gifts like this, I would say that they're like magnets for memories, these. They truly are, because whoever you give this to, every time they see this watch, they are bound to be thinking of you. So who is that special person in your life? Is it your son, your daughter? Is it your nephew? Is it your brother-in-law? Maybe it's going to be a gift for your best man. This is something very, very impressive. We've had an email come in from Leslie, actually, who says, you're looking for a lovely present for your son. Oh, honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with it. You can, and there's a broad range, by the way, of watches, Leslie, on the website shopontv.co.uk. There's so many different price points and different styles. I'm really impressed with this. The blue is just beautiful. I think that's one of my favourites, but it's just got that dreamlike essence when it comes to the colours. So which colour would look great on your wrist? They're all beautiful, they are. But what sort of colour outfits does that person wear? Have they even disclosed their favourite colour, whichever it is, whether it's the red, the blue, the orange or the yellow? I would not hang around. We do have small numbers. In fact, we sold out of numerous colours a few weeks ago when David was last here with Rob. There's actually one colour we couldn't get back. Believe me, we wanted to. We tried to get them all back, but because they take long time to make, we just can't meet the demand on some of these colours. But the blue is one of the most popular options out there. We love the blue. This is the one I've been going for, but do you know what? It's completely down to you and your choice and how they will make you feel. And that's the important thing is, when just experience, be curious about how these watches will make you feel when it's there on your wrist, whether it's wear your favourite shirt, whether it's walking to that job interview, it's walking into work. I honestly think, you know, when you're wearing that shirt that just feels right, do you know what? Or is that jacket you normally go to each and every time? Or that pair of shoes, you just love it? Well, wearing a watch can give that sense of completion. I think it can give that confidence. And I think with the most magnificent watch, you can lighten up a room. You can do. So do shop ahead. Right, we've got more to go through. Right, we've got a brand new design for you. We showed you this not so long ago. Well, a few minutes ago we showed you this just after 1 o'clock.
Only 1 hour, and this watch has really gone on fire. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. This could be the first one to sell out. It could be. If it keeps going like this, this is brand new today. And to be honest, I'm surprised at the saving. That feels like a sale price, but we've never seen this before. So this is a special launch deal we got for you today. This is Samuel Joseph. You are saving £110 here. We've got two different colour options. At the moment, we got two different colours with the rose gold colour. So this is like the rose with the blue. It's one item number, so it's 921669. Why do you think this is one of the most popular options?
Well, I was going to say to Leslie over there that, you know, if your son doesn't want to continue to change batteries, then consider an automatic watch.
Yeah.
Automatic watches, they've got lots of jewels in them. They last a very long time. This is a brand new watch. It may well suit your son, Leslie, because it is in a limited number of watches that are ever made. And it's a great talking point to have that open heart at the bottom of the watch. You can see everything going. Day, date, and month timers as complications, and recessed pushers that give us an elegant finish to the way the watch is put together. It's 14 millimeters deep and 45 millimeters in terms of the diameter. It's got those stirrup lugs to it, and you've got a leather strap. So everything is really classic. You might like a different color, you might not like the blue, but there are 4 color options as well. So you've got a lot of choice.
John, that strap is, honestly, it's just so pleasing, isn't it? It just fits all together. It is gorgeous. So they go the rose and the blue, £139.99 ordinarily. Going forward, the price you expect to pay is £249.99. Please do not wait for that price to change. If you're buying this from us live now, you might watch this on ITV, on an STV, Freeview 89, wherever you're watching from, then go for it. Absolutely grab it. And just know that you've saved a lot of money, if you don't want to pay all that all in once, by the way, literally all you spend today is £48.31. 48.31, your first payment of 3. Right, under the same item number, we've just seen the blue. Now, of course, we've got the black. Both, you can't go wrong with either, I don't think. This is very timeless. This is very classy, elegant.
So this is a little bit less let's say more understated in terms of the design of the watch. It's got all the features we discussed before, and you can see that oil press style. When I say oil press style, you've got a really heavy press that actually brings out the detail inside the watch. And around the edge of the watch, the reholt as we call it, you've got a mirrored finish. You can see that there as we're looking. And that mirrored finish and that 3-part, you can see there's 3 parts to the way it's put together. And a chamfered edge, and etched glass, that mineral glass, so, and those recessed pushers. So when you want to change the time and the dates, you can use that recessed pushers, and they don't stick out like most of the other watches. So elegant design overall. I just love that black and the gold, rose gold going together, rose gold IP.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I can't stop looking at that price. It says limited edition. It comes in the fancy box. If it's going to be Christmas presents, I was made aware earlier that it's only 2 payment days or 2 paydays between now and Christmas. Where's the year gone, right? if you're going to get ahead, save money, and this is the sort of present that you cannot wait to give that special someone. It's always nicer to give than to receive, I think, with presents. Right, so there is that. So the one with the rose gold colour. We've seen the blue, we've seen the black. It's that item number. If you want the blue one, you do need to start checking out your baskets. Right. I've just been told we've got as many people adding it to the baskets as the available stock. So sooner or later, people are going to be missing out on that. I think the blue is going to be the first one to sell out, I would say. Right, okay, right. We're going to change the details on the side of your screen. Same design, different colours. So this is therefore also brand new today. I think if you are going for gifts for someone, you can't go wrong with any, but this is a safe bet. This is so fresh and invigorating, that colour.
It really is, because you've got a sunburst dial to it, Samuel Joseph limited edition. The anchor and the rope is kind of like a nautical theme to the whole watch, and designed by watchmakers who wanted to break the mold in terms of knocking all of the third-party costs out of the equation and giving affordable watches at a price that is hard to beat. You can see the rotor arm on the back. That is the automatic movement coming into play. This means you do not need batteries with this watch. It will charge just by the kinetic energy of wearing the watch. And because it has got 20 jewels and 210 parts, the watch will last a very long time. And of course, the watch is protected by a 2-year warranty.
2-year warranty, can't argue with that. I mean, that's just peace of mind. I think it's my favourite colour, actually. I do love the rose gold, and whichever is up your street. There's no right or wrong. Which one sings to you? Do you like the crisp elegance of this one? If you do, well, go for the silver black, and it's 184302. You might be new to shopping telly. We're actually here every single day after the last programme on ITV1, on STV, wherever you're watching from. Do join us. We have new customers every day. We have returning customers literally every single day. So the easiest way to shop with us, well, there's two ways. You can give our call centre a ring. It's 03333 241 241, or it's on the screen now. Go to the website shopontv.co.uk. You can read incredible reviews on lots of these watches, but I'm blown away by that colour. But this one is brand new, this design. Right, how about the mocha? Do you know what? This is growing actually on me. This is the lead.
The autumnal fashion statement. And as you know, brown is very much in vogue right now. Not literally in vogue, but kind of definitely something the fashionistas love, the brown colour, the conker brown, the mocha brown. Dare I say the tobacco brown? Probably not say that anymore.
No, maybe not.
The vaping brown.
I do love that strap.
It's lovely.
Do you know, if you're wondering, I want to buy some present for someone, what colour do I get? Do they wear brown shoes? Do they have brown bags and someone? Do you know, do they love wearing brown belts? Do they got a brown wallet? You know, it's those sort of things. And if you know any of that, then rest assured, you're bound to have made a really, really good choice here. It is growing on me, this colour. It really is.
And the contrast between that and the silver IP, I think that's unusual. And remember, these are not just limited editions, but they've been really 6 months in the making of these individual watches. And if you go on to Samuel Joseph's website, you'll see how expensive they are outside this show.
Well, there we go. In fact, we'll show that actually, because we've done a lot of research before we became live here. We looked at the Samuel Joseph's own website. Now, our usual price really is good, $239.99. But you can see here, if you were to buy the exact same watch from Samuel Joseph themselves, you would be spending £640, and you can, this is all genuine. You can literally go and see this yourself. Now, you've got to just search for Samuel Joseph website. You can see all the different options there. But once you've done that, you're bound to be coming back to us. We're a live channel here on ITV1. We get through a lot, and honestly, we just send it directly to you, and you can get these amazing. These always delivered directly to your door. Right. 3 payments of £54.98. That's for the Tempest. Right, okay, now this is also brand new today.
Yes,
if you've just joined us, you won't have seen this before.
So delighted to see this Tempest watch. This is named after Prospero in the Tempest. If you look up it on the Gamages website, you'll find out all about the backstory of that. Or maybe even on our website, we're talking about this on Shopontv as well. Yeah. This is a world timer. It's 43.5 millimeters in terms of the case size. It's got the Seiko Mecha Quartz movement. So if we give it a push, we can see how that works.
On this?
That side, yeah. We can see exactly how it is sweeping along at 4 beats a second. That is the joy of the mechanical quartz movement. The accuracy is better than 1 second a day. The watch I had actually performed at 15 seconds a month, which is half a second a day. Really phenomenal.
That is extraordinary,
it is,
isn't it? Really?
And you can't do that with mechanical watches. So if you want accuracy, and battery change I talked about a bit earlier, 3 years is what Seiko claim on this particular movement. That depends on average usage, of course, but it's not something you're going to have to do every day. You've got the world timer function. You've also got a 24-hour clock on the subdials. It's in that IP silver finish with inverted pushers, and it's got a really lovely 18 millimeters in terms of the thickness of the engineered strap in pure stainless steel.
It is. And it's that stainless steel, actually, when you just mentioned that. The reflection you've got there is just beautiful. It really, really is. And honestly, it's the sort of thing I just want to keep polishing and admiring on my wrist. But if that's going to make you feel great, if you know you're going to love that, well, there you go. Now, actually, if you look at the price for this on the Gamages of London website, it is considerably higher. Now, our usual price, £400, call it £400. Yeah, it's over double. Actually there, and this is why we can't do the show all the time. Whenever we're here, once in a while, we can do these amazing deals. Normally £825 there. You can see they're right there. Don't buy it from there, buy it from us and save that money. It's £159.99. It's extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. Don't forget, when you buy this, because it's Gamages of London, you do get a gift with purchase. You don't find it on the website. This just automatically arrives with your order. So it's a pen worth £90. So yeah, if you go on the Gamages of London website, that's worth £90. It's brilliant. It just arrives with the order. Okay, right. This is the other colour option. This is the rose blue. Oh, honestly, it's so dreamy. It's so opulent and elegant, this. It is gorgeous. Do you know what? So when it comes to details here, we talked about the mechanics of it, but in terms of the glass, it's really hard wearing.
So this is a mineral glass, and it's got a chamfered edge to it. You've got a 3-part case, so you can see the case has been put together here beautifully, and you've got that Seiko movement as well. Because it is IP rose gold, and rose gold itself was a Fabergé thing in the 19th century. And when we now produce watches, we give a 0.6 of a micron finish in titanium nitrate, which actually gives a resilience to the watch. It's 8 times as good as gold plating. So it is definitely the thing to do when you're trying to protect the surface of the watch against knocks and scratches.
And you can see there, so it's hard wearing, and you know it's going to last you a long time. And how would you describe how this feels on your wrist? Because the weights, people love the weight.
It weighs just over 100 grams, and because it's an engineered stainless steel, it's going to last. I mean, leather straps are great; they wear beautifully, but they don't have the same wearing ability as a metal strap,
right?
Just by nature of the fact.
Of course, yeah.
So you know, if you want a low maintenance timepiece, and you want to be able to tell the time in 24 cities of the world, and you also want to have a stopwatch function, because there is a stopwatch function on this as well,
right? Then
this is something to consider.
Well, it is, and do you know what?
Seriously consider.
I would consider the blue, actually. The blue is in the lead. We've got 2 different colour options, the steel black or the blue, whichever one works for you. They are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You know what? It's hard to make decisions. I wouldn't overthink it because we are getting through the stop. Thanks so much to everyone who's watching. Just before you go to bed tonight, or maybe you're up early, maybe you work nights, wherever it is after the show, just know that you've generally got fantastic deals. Right, talk about good deals. We've got different price points for so many budgets. I think for all budgets out there, I think it's fair to say. But we've got, well, watches for ladies, for gents. I think for different age groups, I think it's fair to say there too. Different occasions. We've got everyday watches. We've got watches for those special occasions. If you want something just incredibly classic, and just something that there's never going to age.
I thought you were going to say classy. I thought you were going to say, when you say classic, I thought classy.
I think
this
classy,
is class personified, because the subtle pink champagne finish to the watch. And just, if you look at the dial and the way that the radiation and those abyss hands, Gamages have really pushed the boat out here. The light is bouncing out of this watch. The fact that you can actually tell the date at my age because it's got a Cyclops eye, so you can see that it is now the 10th of October.
Oh, right.
Everything about this is, as you said, classic, classy.
Classic, classy.
And get it now.
Get it now, absolutely right. Please don't wait for that price to change. It's a special price for this show, so you're saving £200. If you're watching on +1, fear not, the price expires at 4:30 in the morning, okay? So we've tried to cater for you guys too, whether you're watching on +1 or on ITV1, of course, or STV, of course. So, yeah, 3 payments of £51.65. Right then, I love, they're both beautiful, you know.
Now, if you're feeling a little bit more going back to the 1920s in terms of the style and elegance,
deco,
a bit of the Bertie Wooster about you.
Do you remember that? Oh, my parents used to love that.
You know, those colours, you know, were the bosses.
Yeah.
Yes, P.G. Woodhouse, a genius.
That's
really wonderful. You should read his autobiography.
The detail in that story.
So you've got 24 hours. You've got look at the sweep of that second hand. That is beating at 4 beats a second. That is the joy of mechanical quartz movement powering inside this watch, and that's a mineral glass finish, scratch resistance, chamfered bezel to the watch. And even the lugs, the way those lugs are put together is reminiscent of the Jazz Age and the time when you know, that whole Art Deco style.
It does. It captures a magical era, that, doesn't it? It truly does. Right now, people would be normally spending, you know, I'm going to say £349. It's now £149.99. It's a special price for this show. The price expires at 4:30 in the morning to allow +1 viewers to catch up there. But bearing in mind, if you're watching on +1, these stock dates will be out of date. Okay, so it's my job to give you guys a heads up of what's really, really urgent. When you've got deals like this, I would not hang around. I genuinely not hang around. Right, okay. Whenever I know David's coming back, when he's on the schedule, when he's coming back in the studio with Swan and Edgar, I do think of Tourbillon. I really, really do. It's the one I really, really want. And this is how beautifully they're displayed. It deserves a reveal like this.
You know, when this watch comes home, you will be absolutely delighted with the presentation of this watch. It will come in an outer cardboard box and an inner beautifully presented presentation box, and then inside this carbon fibre finished style, carbon finisher-esque style. And then inside the masterpiece, the 322 parts, the 19 jewels, the 42mm case size. And this is in blue. And you can see there catching the light, sculpted 316 stainless steel, and at the heart of the watch is the tourbillon movement, moving through 360 degrees every minute and negating the forces of gravity, something that was invented by the genius Abraham Louis Breguet, whose history is phenomenal. He escaped the guillotine, he came to England, he went to Paris, and it deserves so much consideration about what Breguet actually did, because to put the movement into that cage and rotate it was something that was so hard to do that even watchmakers today fail this in their final exams.
Really? So you've got an important piece of history.
You really do have
on your wrist here.
And no one buying this watch today will have not done their research. Research the Swan and Edgar Tourbillon. See what it's done. See the fact that it is elegance personified. and then look at the colorways and make your choices whilst we have stock.
It's just that attractive orb of colour you've got here. It's just this whirlpool of colour. It's so dreamy. I can't stop looking at that. And please do show people. You're bound to. As soon as you open the box, that's what you see. But then when you turn it round, that is why Swan and Edgar, folks, are absolutely celebrated. Ask yourselves, when was the last time you saw something that intricate on the back of a watch? I can't think of one apart from this, the Tourbillon. It is so impressive. So that's 322 working parts there.
In perfect harmony with the blued screws and the synthetic rubies and a 42-hour power reserve and the 316 stainless steel. The sapphire glass on the front and back of the watch. You can just see the deployment, the quick release lever on the side of that, because you're going to get two different straps with this watch as well. So you have a choice of straps when you receive the watch home. And not only all of those things coming together, you've got a 5-year warranty on this watch. And tourbillons come in various shapes and sizes, but I have never seen something as elegant and pure as this one. The way it's sculpted, those abyss hands, those really fine hands, hour and minute hands on that watch.
Honestly, I can listen to talk about this all evening, I must stress, we have got quite low stock levels in some of these colours. There's one colour we couldn't get back because these are in demand. Now, a few weeks ago, we had these on a live show on Shopontv. It was the lowest price. But tonight, we are matching the lowest ever price. So if you're tempted by this, please don't wait. Do not wait, because I don't know how long we can do this price. We may be back, we may not, I don't know. But the proof's in the pudding. We are struggling to get all the colours back as it is. So if you're tempted, I'd absolutely grab it. We've reached, by the way, the busiest part of the show with the Tourbillon. Well done. If you've just bought this, you've saved a little under £1,100. It's not every day you hear that, is it? So if you're going to go to bed, or if you're up early to go to work, just remember that you've got a bargain today. There is the blue, but look at the price. So to save you a bit of time, because you maybe want to go to bed, maybe you're about to go to work, if you go to Swan and Edgar's website, literally now, this is what you will see, like for like, £2,000. Please don't spend that. It's £899.99 if you buy it from us today. Can we have a look at the blue again? Can we open it up?
Let me have a look at the blue.
Here it is. It's in the box.
This is it. That is the blue in the box, and I believe that this is really popular, as I understand.
This, guys, this might be the first colour to go.
And we struggle to get this. But you've got great choices of colours here, because in terms of the colourways, obviously we couldn't get one of the colours back, but they are made in such limited numbers. These 30 watchmakers, spend a lot of time on making a single watch. 30 watchmakers, and of course they come in handfuls. And when we begged Swan and Edgar for some stock, they managed to find a few more. But if you like this watch, and do the research before you buy it, by all means, just look at that, the way that watch is turning there through 360 degrees every minute. French for whirlwind, tourbillon, but of course Breguet meant the solar system and the way that the Earth and the Moon move around the Sun. That's what you're witnessing here, as you're seeing the way that the pallet forks and the balance wheel move around in this single watch that's put together in this particular way.
It's mesmerising to watch. It just grabs you, doesn't it? That, and it's the sort of watch that people are going to be asking you. Do you ever get that? Oh, can I see your watch? Can I have a look at that? Where's that? This is beautiful. They don't need to know you've saved nearly £1,100. They don't need to know that. Neither does the person you're gifting this to. So we've got 4 different options. Which colour are you going for? We've been especially busy for the blue one this morning, so if you're tempted, grab it. Don't forget, we are live here in the studio on ITV on STV. We've got about an hour left on the show. It's just gone 2 o'clock in the morning. We're here live until 3 a.m. Right, £899.99. the lowest ever price. Well done if you've got this. 561731, yeah, matching the lowest ever deal. I'm blown away. If you want to call someone, if you prefer to ring or call centre, go for it. It's 03333 241 241. But the quickest way to order is to go on shopontv.co.uk and yeah, just choose PayPal, Pay in 3. So literally to get one of these home today and include your postage, is £302.31. If that's within your budget, then go for it. You know what, I know I said this before, but you know when you've got that present for someone, you know when you cannot wait to see the look on their face, whether it's a birthday present, whether it's going to be Christmas morning, or maybe you're going to save this one to your other half, maybe when the kids are gone to bed, it's going to be Christmas Eve when you give that present to them. It's going to be that moment you're going to be looking forward to. And this isn't just a watch that people are going to love, oh yeah, tell the time on. This is going to be a piece that lucky someone's going to have on the wrist for years and years to come. And I won't be surprised if they're going to be even passing this down. And that's when luxurious timepieces like this hold memories. It's not just a watch, as we know, it's much more than that. For £899.99, folks, this is what you could be having on your own wrist. I'm so pleased we had these in stock. Personally, I have not seen that price before. It's been on once before with someone else a few weeks ago, but we've got it back now. We've managed to get a bit more stock at that special deal. Joe, what do you look for when you're generally buying a watch then, David? What sort of boxes have got to be ticked at that sort of price point?
Well, firstly, let's start with the tourbillons that we are looking at right now. I've done these shows for many years now, and one of the joys is, and I'd love to hear that this evening, if someone could write in and email us and tell us a little bit about their experience with the tourbillon.
Yes,
we've had some lovely emails in the past.
We've had lovely reviews.
People who've bought these tourbillons and treasure them. They bought them for their sons, they bought them for special occasions, they bought them for their wives even. So the whole thing is a joy and something to treasure.
Yeah.
When you're looking for a watch, you will remember buying that watch for the rest of your life.
You'll remember this date, won't you?
We do not buy watches every day, and when we get the watches, they become part of the family. You want a watch to last, you want a watch to talk about, you want a talking point.
Yes.
And a tourbillon is an incessant talking point because Breguet is the genius of the watchmaking world. He goes back to the founding of the modern watch industry in Switzerland, in London, in Paris. The same centres today. London is a centre, Paris is a centre, and Switzerland is a centre. So Breguet himself is the inspiration behind these watches. But when you're buying a watch, buy a watch that you love, you just want to have, and you will be able to talk about it for the rest of your life.
And that is why people are always blown away by the most incredible craftsmanship when it comes to watchmaking. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've seen the details so up close. It just looks gorgeous. And you know what's funny? People are going to be saying, "Oh, I love that bit there." You say, "Oh, where'd you get the watch? The colour's beautiful." And then they're going to notice that detail there. And at that point, you're bound to say, "Oh, well, hang on a minute. Let me turn this round for you." That is an ultimate talking point. It is. And you know, it's funny when you were saying you're going to remember this date with watches. I actually, every single watch I've been given, I know exactly where I was, who gave it to me, what age I was, what birthday. If I have treated myself occasionally, I love watches. I remember the actual shot. I remember where I was, what time of the year it is.
And you know, one of the funny things is you hardly remember all the phones you own since the beginning of time. You don't really remember, oh, I bought that phone on this particular day. And yet those phones are costing you similar money.
Good point,
to these tourbillons. And the tourbillon is for life. The phone's for 3 years if you're lucky.
Yeah, this is it. You know what, you're right. Well, you know, I've got a tablet computer for, goodness knows how many phones. I couldn't tell you actually when I bought one. You're right, you know, because there's just stuff, isn't it? But this is, it can be extension of you on your wrist. it just shows so much character. And, you know, not to get too cheesy or too into it, but do you know when you do wear that lovely jacket that makes you feel great? This could be that next thing for you. You can lighten up a room when you have a watch, and honestly, if I don't wear a watch, I feel lost without it. It feels weird if I don't have a watch. I'm used to the weight of it. I actually genuinely feel more confident with a decent watch on my wrist. Is that going to be for you? Are you curious at home how that's going to make you or that lucky person you're gifting to feel? Are you curious? Well, go for it. Normally, and going forward, when we're not live, or if you were to buy from Swan and Edgar directly, it's £2,000. We beat them by £1. In fact, we can show you this price, because look, maybe you want to go to bed, but you just want to miss out on these deals. Literally, if you go to Swan and Edgar's own website, £2,000. Please don't do that. You're saving the best part of £1,100 if you're buying it from us directly. We can't do the show all the time. We really can't, because these prices we'll get in trouble. But look, for 3 payments of £302 and 31 pence is just ridiculous. So if you want to choose PayPal Pay in 3, I use PayPal all the time. If that's your choice, then go for it. You can spread the cost there, and you still get that amazing deal too. Do you have a favourite colour then, David? Can I ask you that? Actually,
well, you can ask me that question, but my mind was wandering back to some of the stories I've heard about these Swan and Edgar Tourbillons, and people writing into us and saying, you know, I gave this watch to my father on his 60th birthday, and he was bowled over by receiving it, and wears it only on special occasions and keeps it in the box and keeps all the paperwork with it. That's the sort of story that you want to hear.
Would. Yeah.
And so when you're thinking about what can I give someone for a significant event that is out of the ordinary, something that is going to be a limited in terms of its numbers, and something that's got a history and heritage to it, then you really need to consider the Tourbillon, because you research it, you read about it, the story is beyond parallel.
It is, isn't it? It is, and you're absolutely right. If it's for that special someone, you want to remind them how much they mean to you, or maybe it's a friend that's helped you through a difficult time. Maybe it is going to be for an usher or a best man for your wedding. You want them to feel special. You want them to have something so memorable and unforgettable, and that's where this comes in. I look forward to seeing these every single time. I do love the blue. I do. We've had some questions that have come in too, actually. Stephen's been in touch, who says, it looks absolutely fantastic. Can we have a bit more information on the movement of the actual watch? Absolutely right. Josh, shall I hold this?
So the movement is a 28,800 hertz manual movement, with 322 parts to it and 19 jewels. They are hand assembled, and the design is a London-based design, and they're made in very limited numbers. They all come with a 5-year warranty for peace of mind, and the materials are sapphire glass on the front and back, and 316 stainless steel, 42 millimeters by 12.5 millimeters. So I hope that helps in making your decision.
Well, Stephen, let us know any other questions, because it's important for us to know that you're happy. So anything at all, please do let us know. And once again, Stephen, anyone else watching, and for everyone else who's just bought one of these, it does come with that card inside the box, and that's for your warranty, isn't it?
Yes.
But 5-year warranty. I mean, it is complete peace of mind there. But this is a very, very dreamy watch. When it comes to the blue, we've got more people trying to add this to the baskets than stock available. So people are going to be missing out on the blue. It's going to be, when people check out, in fact, if everyone checks out, I think that's pretty much sold out then, isn't it, really? Yeah, it pretty much is. So, guys, well done. The blue will be the first to go. We've got about 45 minutes, or 46 minutes actually, on this live show. So, any more questions, please do get in touch. There's no such thing as a silly question. It's important for us to know that you're happy. Oh, by the way, what we haven't mentioned for a bit, when you buy a Swan and Edgar watch from us this evening, you will get the leather gift card, the leather card holder. How about that? It's worth £45. We'll show you that. So, whether you're buying the Tourbillon or any other Swan and Edgar watch from us today, you get that gift. It just arrives with the order. You haven't got to find it or anything like that. It just arrives. Okay, so how do you order yours? Are you tempted? Easiest way to go or to shop for yours and get yours home is shopontv.co.uk. Click live deals, scroll down, and you'll see a broad range of watches. Some of these match the lowest ever price we've ever offered. Some of them are limited time offers, and the majority of them are actually limited editions. So talk about a special show and featuring brands that have such a strong heritage. This is also very popular. This is one of the brand new watches today. The rose and the blue is gorgeous. Oh, we've only got a handful left. Right. We've got a lot more people trying to add this to the baskets than available stock. So I need to apologise in advance. Some people are going to be missing out on those. We can see how many people are trying to add it, and we can see how much stock we've got. We haven't got enough to go around, so apologies for that. I would encourage you though to check out your basket. So if you want to get yours home, I don't want to put the pressure on, but I just understand when you wake up and you think, oh, I want that, and it's gone, or you're going to be paying the usual price. Genuinely, please don't wait for that to happen. You're going to get bargains. Oh, I love the show. I really do. We just learn so much, and I think just horology and just being into watches, it could become the start of a new passion or a new hobby for you. Who knows? Right, the world timer. Right, a classic, isn't it? It's a show special. The price goes up at 4:30 actually after the show.
Well, Swan and Edgar have been burning hot recently because they have been making announcement after announcement, and their heritage is absolutely beyond belief. Going back to 1812 in Piccadilly, and now 1812 in Piccadilly, the Swan and Edgar store, and now is this quintessentially boutique British watch brand, British design personified. And you know, if you go onto the website or you go onto social media, you'll see Swan and Edgar everywhere because they are so hot in terms of fashion.
Yeah, they are.
The world timer that we've got today at a price that we've matching the price we did a couple of weeks ago is
stop.
I mean, you want to receive that watch and think to yourself, isn't that gorgeous?
Look at this.
This is sapphire glass on the front. That's a premium material. It's stainless steel. It's a 51mm case size. It's got a mechanical quartz movement from Seiko Industries, which gives you an accuracy of better than a second a day. You can't do that with automatic movements, unfortunately. So if you really crave accuracy, you'll go for this watch. If you've got a heritage in space, you're going to love this watch. If you like the fact that premium materials are being used, so inside this is orange with flecks of, you can see just as it catches the light there. Can you see the way that that's catching the light?
And it just dances.
And you know, this watch is not shy at receiving the amount of detail it is with this close-up. Tachymeter around the side of the watch, and 24 cities around the world, so you can tell the time in 24 cities. This watch has got so many great reviews. I just love it.
People love this. And John, I think this is a bit on every single show we've done, actually.
Yeah.
And the reason being, people adore it. But why is buying this right now important? Well, please have a look at this price on the side of your screen. I won't lie, we have seen impressive savings, I think on every show actually, on this particular watch. But this matches quite actually the lowest ever price that's been on Shopontv. The lowest ever price. And you can get this now. If you're quick, you may get one home. It's 3 payments of £51.65. The sparkle, it dances with sparkle. It just draws you in. I am blown away by this. It's full of features. It's got everything you possibly want from a watch, but it's good fun. There's stories behind this. There's so many talking points. And if I carefully spin this round, have a look at the engraving on the back there. It extends the story. That, my friends, is a beautiful watch. I haven't seen anything quite like this. It's one of those watches I see. I always imagine. I honestly think about 350s, kind of £350 mark actually. But the usual price is excellent. But now it's lower to £149.99. You're saving £80. It's brilliant. One of our most favourite watches, and you guys keep coming back for more. 297032. The blue is in the lead. The blue's in the lead. Well done. It's in the lead.
And I'm just reading the fabulous reviews we've received on these watches, on this particular watch. Kevin has written in to say, this is a great watch. It's an understatement. Loved it as soon as I saw it. A well-made and good-looking watch. And personally, I went into my local pub the other day and found the landlord was wearing this watch.
Oh, wow.
And he said, and he didn't know that I was working for Swan and Edgar. And he said to me, this is the best watch I've ever owned.
There you go.
I'm not lying. It's exactly what he said. Kev has written in, this is a beautiful watch, nice weight, good size and well made. Would gladly have paid ×4 the actual price. How did you do it? If you're hesitant to buy, please don't be. Don't let this low price put you off. It is a beautiful watch.
Do you know what? That says it all, actually, because I was literally saying I was expecting more than this. So people would happily pay. People have already received this. They'd pay 4 times the price. They would see the value still if it was 4 times the price. How about that for feedback? And that's literally messages, that's reviews from this exact watch. Don't forget, we've got 3 different colour options. Nicola has been in touch, who says, oh, sorry, Nicholas, forgive me. Nicholas, who says, great show. Nicholas, thank you very much, my friend. Hope you're well wherever you're watching from. We really appreciate your company and everyone else who's watching. If you're a watch expert, let us know. If you're just getting into watches, then please do get in touch. Any questions at all, send us an email, because we are live here until 3 a.m. So it's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Right, okay, whilst looking at this, we'll look through some more.
Terry's also written to us and said, I've now bought 2 watches from Swan and Edgar, and they are both great. I recommend these watches to anyone who wants a quality watch for a good price. Thank you very much, Terry. And Dawn has written in.
Hi, Dawn.
Very nice and worth the money. I got it for my husband, and he loves it.
Oh. What a gift. Christmas gift.
Great gift. And finally, Paul, absolutely loved this watch, comfortable to wear and well finished. Have received very good comments about the look of this watch and how smart it looks. Overall, very happy with this watch.
Oh, Paul, that's great. If you're watching still, Paul, thank you so much. And do you know what? When people compliment your watch, that is the one. I'm really impressed with this. Right, by the way, so that's the grey. So we've seen the blue. There's the grey. And we've also got the orange we'll show you very, very shortly. But let's show you this video because this is beautiful. What we're actually seeing here...
So you might wonder how these watches actually work. The world timer function is a great talking point because you can set the time. So we put London to 1 o'clock in the morning in the back room here, and you can see that the time right now in Sydney is 11 o'clock in the morning. And in Chicago, it's 1900 hours, New York, 2000 hours, Rio, 2200 hours. So, and then as it's getting a bit later, we put London to 2 o'clock. And now, Bangkok, it's 9 in the morning. And if you're going to Tokyo, it's 11 o'clock. It's a fantastic way of talking. If you're going on a cruise, if you're going on a long journey, this is something to have and to really enjoy and wear on your wrist every day.
Yeah, I'm just intrigued. Times around the world, 24 cities you've got there. But we're starting to make your mind up, folks. Which colour is your favourite? We don't know if these are going to be back or when. If you're tempted, well, you're going to be saving a lot of money, saving £80. Another previous customer called Kevin has actually been in touch. Another Kevin who said it's so well presented, it's so well made. Good quality build, beautiful style, and it's made a great addition to his collection. How about that? And this, you might be adding this to a collection. You might be buying this as your first watch that you're so proud of, but people are saying do not miss out on it. Right, 297032. Are you going for the orange or my favourite? Oh, do you know what? It's like looking into the most beautiful, deep galaxy. It's like there's something so dreamy and romantic about that,
and something very spacey about it because it is that deep blue that you get when you're on a really clear sky and you can see the stars out there.
It's that night when you pause and you take a moment, isn't it? There's this atmosphere looking at the stars.
It echoes all of that. And remember again, this is sapphire glass on this watch, a premium material, and it's stainless steel in terms of the engineered strap. It weighs nearly 200 grams. It's a really substantial, solid watch to wear. 51 millimeters in terms of case size. The quality of it, even when you look at the tachymeter ring and the way that those numbers are so perfectly formed, it just shows you that the attention to detail on Swan and Edgar and the gaskets in red on the, as far as that, added together, the watch is a fantastic package.
It is. It's the whole experience. Oh, by the way, can I just briefly mention the gift? Sorry, because when it comes to Swan and Edgar, whatever Swan and Edgar watching you're going to buy from us today, you get this gift. This just arrives with your watch. You haven't got to find it or manually add it in, and that's worth £45.
But it's the most useful gift.
Yeah, it is.
Because everyone's got contactless cards now, and you put your contacts card into there. I use it for the old Oyster card in London. And it's really, really good because you're not wearing out the card at the same time.
Yeah,
and it's
point.
First layer leather, so it's going to age beautifully over time as well.
It is, and it's the matching piece. Because I honestly don't carry coins with me anymore. I have one in the car just for my trolley, but that's a really boring story. I won't tell you any more about that. But you know what? I've got one for, I know it's going to be a driving license there, bank card. I wouldn't say gym membership card, but that wouldn't be in. But look, the point is you get that as a gift. I'm so impressed by that. It's fantastic. Well, I mean, it's not every day you say, well, you buy something, you get a remarkably good deal, and you get a gift worth £45. It is worth having once you buy it from here because you get the great deals. But this is actually on Swan and Edgar website, and look at the effort they go to. It's that there's such a strong, dreamy narrative to these. I'm really, really impressed by it. Right, we have got, as the time on your screen says, a little over half an hour to go. Now, it's becoming a bit of a question here. What's going to run out first? The clock or the stock? And I can say that from a few of these watches, actually. One of the brand new designs we've got today is this. This is the Samuel Joseph, this limited edition. Right, now, is the blue still the most popular? Right. Okay, we've got 3 times the amount of people with it in the baskets versus available stocks. In other words, we've got a lot more people trying to buy this than available stock quantity. So guys, in other words, people are going to be missing out on this. Thank you so much. It's the next handful of people really to click that checkout button. Once you've checked out, you've just saved all of that money. Generally, this is a timeless piece. The colour is just so unctuous and opulent, I'd say here.
I mean, I would say that when I received this watch a couple of days ago from Samuel Joseph, I was stunned by the build quality of the watch, because this is a 210-part automatic movement with 20 jewels, a 45mm case size, but it's got the Cornwall bridge and the open heart as well, with complications of day, date and month, with a oil-pressed dial and a 3-part case in IP rose gold. What is not to like about that combination?
No, you can never go wrong, can you? It's so classy. It does seem a very, very trendy colour combination. If you're on the fence or which one you're going to choose, I honestly don't think you could go wrong with that. I really don't think so. And if you're currently about to buy this, you are not alone. I do need to encourage you though to check out your baskets. If you want the blue, this is going to be the first one to sell out at the rate that we're going. Right now, we've got 2 colour options when it comes to the rose gold outer rim there. That's obviously the blue. I've now got here the black option. So it's the same item number, that's 921669, and you're still going to save £110. Would that look good on your wrist? Is that going to be for your son, your brother-in-law, your father? Who's it going to be for? You're going to look forward to giving that to them. So right, that's 3 payments of £48.31. So to be completely clear, include your postage PayPal. We take your P&P, we divide it equally across 3 instalments. All you spend today is £48.31. It's fantastic. Fantastic value. Right, okay. Now, whilst we're looking at this design, brand new design, we've got half an hour left. Perhaps you like that design, but perhaps you like the silver. Is that more your thing? Because it's so classic, it's so crisp. You can't go wrong with either.
This is so quintessentially British, isn't it? The way it's put together. Designed in Britain by a bunch of watch enthusiasts, Samuel Joseph. it's got an interesting pedigree to it because they originally designed watches for some of the major football clubs in this country.
Right,
and the designer of this watch was on the phone to me today and saying, David, make sure you say that when these are gone, they're gone. So that silver is just gorgeous. And then we have the mocha alternative. And the mocha, because everyone out there knows that brown is the colour for the autumn. So here you have something that is incredibly on trend. 45mm case size, 14mm tape, 210 part, 20 jewel automatic movement with those lugs on it that are kind of like reminiscent of stirrups on a horse, aren't they?
There is, you know. And honestly, I know people actually, it makes me think, not that there's any hard, fast rules, but if someone wears like brown shoes, got a brown bag, or who would this suit, or do they like wearing tan colour belts, that kind of thing, then they're going to really appreciate this. It shows how well you know them, doesn't it? And that makes a present all the more memorable and cherished. Well, saving, again, good money here. It's £129.99 or 3 payments of £44.98. Right, the blue, by the way. Okay, right. I did mention a few minutes ago it's going to be the first one to sell out, and it truly is. It's going to sell out quicker than I originally thought. Is this now limited stock now? Right, it's limited stock. Oh my word, well done. Honestly, I honestly think you get a lot of watch for your money here. It's brand new to us today. At £249.99, this would still be busy, but it is your lucky day. We're live here. You may be watching us on ITV1 on STV. You're going to get this for £139.99. That's 3 payments of £48.31. The easiest way to shop is on the website. That's shopontv.co.uk. Go straight there, click live deals, scroll down. I know I'm getting over excited, but honestly, some of these prices I haven't seen before. Some of the designs I've never seen before. I would say the creme de la creme is this one here, the Tourbillon. You're getting £2,000 worth of watch here for £899.99. Why do I say 2,000? Well, if you go to Swan and Edgar's own website, like for like, watch for watch, they will sell it for £2,000. £2,000. If you're buying it from us today, any of the colours for the Tourbillon, you're saving just shy of £1,100. That's a serious amount of money to save. Right, now, this watch here, if you are tempted, going back to Gamages of London, and if you're buying anything from Gamages, you do get that gift, that pen worth £90, but this is beautiful. You're saving good money here. The Triton, we're showing this now because people have already been shopping for this. So for all those people who are currently checking out their baskets, this is it. Why would you say this one then, David?
Well, I would get this watch if you like the idea of having a stopwatch on your wrist and you also want some level of elegant simplicity, plus a world timer, plus the fact that you don't like a larger watch size, so it's 43.5mm in terms of the case size and 12.5mm deep. So a little bit less stated than some of the other watches, with inverted pushers, mineral glass, and if you like writing, you get a pen as well.
Right, this is it, absolutely right. So if you buy any Gamages of London watch, you do get that pen worth £90. Same item number, we've just showed you one option, this is the second option. Oh, do you know what? You know what, that just did it for me then. I think it's this one. It is this watch. This is the one for me, I think. I love that strap. But do you know what? For £149.99, the working parts, the intricacy that people love from Gamages is just gorgeous. The rose black. And when it comes to rose gold colours, it's everywhere. Honestly, people love it. You can't go wrong with that.
Invented by Fabergé for the wonderful Fabergé eggs in the 19th century, and then came back in the 20th century when they used to have the tricolours of rose gold, yellow gold and white gold.
There we go.
You know.
People love that, and people just keep coming back for more rose gold. But we have got different colour options, by the way. Now we're looking at the Triton. Yeah. So sorry. The two different options we've just gone through. Just to recap, ordinarily £349.99. You're saving £200 if you're going for this today. I'd love to say that this will be back at such and such a date, but we don't know if and when this will be back. Right. The Tempest. This is
brand new today as well.
Brand new watch today.
And
to us here.
again, a little bit differential, it's got a steel strap to it, so that
this limited
means
stock.
it's really limited already.
David, limited stock as well. Wow. Absolutely wow.
Brand new and nearly gone. There we go.
This may go literally in a few minutes. So this is in your basket. Again, it's the next few people to check out. We're going to have people missing out at this rate. Apologies in advance for that. We always try and get as much stock as possible, because why would we not? Yeah, we always try, but stock levels do vary. So we've got different options on this. If you'd like to go for this particular colour, the Tempest 481917. That's clearly the steel and the black. Can I show you the other colour option? I've got to.
Just a couple of little details about this watch. It's actually got a slightly thinner strap to it. So if you like the fact that 18 millimeters, it's quite nice. 18 to 20 millimeters, a stainless steel strap to it. 24 hours at the 3 o'clock on the sub-dial. And you've also got the Seiko accuracy, because it's got a Seiko Industries movement in it, with the accuracy of less than a second a day in terms of error rate. And you've got 24 cities around the world, so you can tell the time in all those cities by reference to where you might be right now.
Yeah, this is it. You know, who knows? It's another talking point. It's just another feature that you'd expect on a watch, which would be considerably more. And the presentation is just beautiful. They do the whole experience of Gamages is not to be ignored. So 5-year guarantee. And don't forget, when you buy this watch or any other watch from Gamages of London, you do get this gift. It's a gift with purchase. Now, it's not just any pen. In fact, if you were to go on Gamages' very own website, £90. Genuinely, you will see this like for like, pen for pen, £90. And you know what? It's just, I haven't felt a pen that's just, I don't think I've ever held a £90 pen before, actually.
Oh, you will.
Yeah, the first time of many, I hope. You know, though, it is so beautifully balanced. It just cradles in your hand. It's gorgeous. So there we go. So that's your gift with purchase with any Gamages watch. And yeah, this, well, you can see why this is.
What a great gift as well. An early gift, because of course we can't guarantee these are going to stay around. And if you've got that, getting into the giving season, you know, so I think this would be a good idea to get a bit ahead of the curve.
This has made me feel Christmassy, the show, actually, dare I say. And look,
when's the Christmas tree going up is the question.
It's already up. The turkey's in the fridge. No, I'm joking. But, you know, I love Christmas. I really, really do. I'm a man of tradition when it comes to those times of the year. But do you know what? It's a nice feeling knowing you're organised when it comes to presents. And knowing you've got this, you know, you're going to hide this from that lucky person. You're going to look forward and treasure that moment. Maybe it's going to be, this is the sort of present that you'd save to the end of the day. Or maybe it's going to be you and your other half when the kids have gone to bed. You want it to be that magical time. So maybe Christmas Eve, maybe midnight on Christmas Eve, you're going to be giving it to someone. Look, when you open this up, when you look at the whole packaging and so on, because the money is important, it's perceived value. When you look at the actual packaging here, when you open it up, do you honestly think that would cost £159.99? No, I would think more than what the usual price, and that's correct. You see £400 worth of watch right there, do you? You're not paying anything anywhere near that. It's way better than half price. You're saving good money here, folks. Now, does your budget allow for £54.98? If it does, grab it. You've got peace of mind here. You've got that 5-year warranty with Gamages. You get a pen, like I just showed you, worth £90, and all delivered to your door. Once again, right, we've reached the busiest part of the show. Be that person to buy that gift that people cherish. It's a big, big purchase. Honestly, it's a big, big moment. And when it comes to various different things, what gifts that were given, you remember your watch. Do you know what? I've been given watches as a gift. I remember exactly who gave it. I remember exactly what birthday it was. I remember where I was even sitting, or wherever I bought my own watch from. I treated myself over the years. You always remember that with a watch. So every time that person looks at the watch that you've given them on their wrist, they're going to be thinking of you. They're going to be absolutely blown away by this. And we attach memories to timepieces like this. You pass it down. And then, of course, people are going to be watching, oh, where's your watch? Where'd you get it? Well, do you know what? There's lots of story there. Right, £399.99. You're not paying anything anywhere near that. Now, do you know what? We get feedback for general watches, and obviously this is brand new today, but quite often when it comes to gamages, people think that it costs an awful lot more. In fact, if you look at this exact watch, and you can do it right now, we're looking at this live, it's £825. Like for like, £825. So honestly, our usual price is still better than half price. But this is like a special, this feels like a special kind of launch deal because we've never had this particular design on the show before. So maybe you just joined us, it's 20 to 3 in the morning. I know it's late. But if you're about to go to bed, if you want to make sure you've got a bargain price, a beautiful, beautiful watch, then these are going to be the ones. We've got price points for different budgets. And you can see, right, hello, what's going on here? That is not a mistake. Right, this price is phenomenal. Just want to say, by the way, when it comes to these deals, you're going to love each and every one of them. We did, right, now the blue option, it was limited stock a few minutes ago. Since we were talking, it's sold out. For some reason, one has bounced back. I think it's one in a phone basket, hasn't been confirmed for whatever reason. The others have been confirmed, they've sold. If we've had one bounce back. So if you want to get this, if you fancy it, I would absolutely grab it. The blue, that is. Yeah, it's the blue, isn't it? The blue one, there's one, okay? It's about to come back, it's about to reappear. Once it's appeared, I will let you know. Right, anyway. Right, let's have a look at the experience of Swan and Edgar.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Keep an eye on this, folks. Any moment now, that's going to reappear on the website. Any moment now, the blue. Oh my word, I'm tense. Who's going to get that? Limited edition. And you can see, yes, that's obviously the blue. We've got 3 different colour options at the moment. Oh, which is the next most popular, I wonder? Once the blue's gone, they're all equally popular. Right, we think the red will be the next one to go. The red. And I'm not just saying this, it's actually my next favourite is. Then the green, but look, it's nothing to do with what I like. It's what you like at home. It's what's going to look good on your watch. Joe, what's some of the highlights? You know, if someone was to ask you about this, what would be the headline that you give?
Well, you're buying 200 years plus, well, that's 300 years of watch history, really. And Abraham Louis Breguet, the father of modern watchmaking, who is still considered to be the genius of the watch industry, who lived in London for a part of time and lived in Paris, invented the tourbillon to negate the forces of gravity in 1805. And then a chap called Alfred Hellwig in Germany perfected the mechanism and made it into a flying tourbillon, which is what you're getting today with this oeuvre, we say, from Swan and Edgar. 322 parts and 20 jewels, 19 jewels, don't add that jewel, 19 jewels. And 30 watchmakers working in perfect harmony. 42mm case size, sapphire glass, those leaf hands that are telling the time so effortlessly.
It is, isn't it?
You know, and sculpted 316 stainless steel in this magma red or in this shepherd's sunset, as it's known as in the Swan and Edgar. And when you look at the actual exhibition side of this watch, you can just see the mechanism moving through 360 degrees every minute. On the back of the watchmaker is also going to show you how much effort they have put into making a masterpiece. No straight line, everything curved, 42-hour power reserve, blued screws, polished parts, put together under a sapphire finish with 316 stainless steel with that etched finish to it as well. Quick release straps. You can see a little lever on the side by there.
Oh, yes.
That allows you to be able to release the strap and put on the spare strap that's also provided with the watch.
Yeah, that's in the box, isn't it?
It comes in the box with 2 straps. It also comes with a 5-year warranty on registration, and you also get a credit card holder to just a little bit of icing on the cake.
How about that? And that's worth £45, and that arrives with your watch, whichever one you're going for, whichever Swan and Edgar. It is beautiful. Do you know what? I actually like the butterfly clasp here too. It's not often I see watches like that. In fact, I don't think personally I ever have.
So the butterfly clasp is enabled to ensure that the actual leather doesn't wear. And also, once you've fitted the watch to your wrist size, you simply take it on and off as you need to.
Yeah, so you're not sliding down there all the time, are you?
And you're not damaging the leather through that process.
You know, it's also practical, but it's just beautiful. It's the way, it's actually the size of the watch. Right, we've only got about 50 minutes left on the show. If you're tempted by this, just in case it was confusing earlier, we were getting overexcited. The blue option, we thought it had sold out, but keep an eye on the website, because we've got a feeling that quite literally one blue option will reappear on the website very, very soon. Keep an eye on that. But at the moment, what you can buy right away is the red, orange and yellow. There are other colours we couldn't get back for the show, and if we are back, we can't promise when, we can't promise what price or what colour, because we've really tried to get as much stock as possible for this. And we
really tried very, very hard, because the last show we did sell out of most of the colours, and so we really wanted to a second bite at the cherry.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is a tiger's eye, 42 millimeters in terms of the case size of that, diamond etched indices, and the way that whole 80 parts is moving through the 360 degrees every minute was because they were pocket watches in the day when Breguet was around, and the pocket watch would always sit in the same position in the pocket, and therefore there will be errors. Right. This is now more of a collector's item than anything else.
I can't stop looking at that, and it's the working parts, it's the colour that just dances around, and it's against that inky black. The contrast is gorgeous. There's the yellow. I've lost track. We've seen the blue. I'll keep an eye on that. It might come back there.
We've actually fitted that so you can show how the clasp works on that.
There we go. So you can see. Right, I'll put it on upside down on purpose just so I can show you. I get you. So it goes, there we go, like that. There we are. And you can see, I'll just hold it because I'm at an awkward angle. Yeah. So it holds like that. You press there we go. Can you see that? And if I just undo it, just briefly, you can see.
It just comes out. So once you've sized it,
so that bit stays there.
It's a bit like having a steel strap without having a steel strap.
Yeah, it isn't. It protects the leather, doesn't it? Because you don't want that bit wearing out. So even that bit is going to be pristine. It's gorgeous. Right, so we've got different colours for you now. Right, so this might be the last time we get to see this. So you can see we've got the red, we've got the orange, we've got the yellow. That is the orange we've got there. You've got the red, and you've also got the yellow. So there we have it. 561731. If you go into the website, the actual Swan and Edgar's website, the same watch that we've got for just under £900 is currently £2,000. Generally, folks, £2,000 you'd spend for one of these watches, and people buy them, and because they still get the value for money, you know, for the craftsmanship, for the history, for the heritage, for the tourbillon. You know, people see that to be good value. But if you've flicked onto Shopontv, if you're watching us on STV, you might be watching us live here on ITV1. Well, you've picked a good time. You really, really have, because you can save just under £1,100. It's not often I get to say that, saving just under £1,100, and that's why we've had sellouts already. Okay, let's go back to this one now. This is the world timer.
So this is the audience favourite.
It is. It's a classic.
And you know, the reviews are to die for. People have told us, as you know, we said earlier in the show, that they would have gladly paid 4 times the price for this watch.
People would happily pay more for this once they get it home.
Because when you get it home, you'll certainly not be disappointed. This is in the orange, and you can see the flecks of the night sky. It's meant to actually reprise Mars. And look at the way it glints there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I've just realised I actually set it up at the wrong 24 hours. So the 24 hours there is wrong, folks. A big error on my part, but there you go. But not only, apart from that, it is good. I mean, I've just been told the whole show, we're going to have to do the whole show again to get this right.
We're doing so well. The last 10 minutes.
Yeah, right. Take two.
But right. No, do you know what though? We could talk about this for hours, couldn't we? Because there's so much to talk about this. And you know, which is your favourite colour? Let us know. Well, you've got 10 minutes if you want to email us, and if you've got any questions, we'd love to hear from you wherever you're watching from. It's important for us to make sure you're happy. Maybe going for this one, the blue. It is blue is just generally a popular colour, isn't it? Really, it just timeless. We love blue in a watch. I've always had blue watches actually, but look, I think the orange is my joint favourite with this particular design though. But it's that midnight sky. It's like that crisp, cool evening.
It's the work that's gone into the dial, which is what Swan and Edgar do so well. Their designs take 6 months to a year to produce. They have this, there, well done, Charlie. We're actually seeing the sweep of the second hand. So the engine that powers this watch is a highly reliable and well-known Seiko VK64, I think it is, or 63, I can't remember exactly. But it is a powerhouse of a movement that you'll find in some watches costing many times this price. Yeah. So you've got that reliability in there. You've got a 5-year warranty behind it as well. You have superluminova on the battens, which is Swiss and means that you can actually tell the time at night. You also have a deeply etched back to the watch that can show you the moon landing. So lots of space themes as well. Have a look at the back. The back has got that 1969 when it was flickering on a black and white screen in a part of Penge that I can never remember anymore. You can see the moon landing. It's a far better thing we do than we ever done before. Or was it a small step?
There we go.
A giant leap for mankind.
It isn't it?
And a giant leap for mankind here as well.
I honestly think out of all the watches, this has got such a strong narrative. It's such a lovely story behind it. It just gives us, it's for that adventurous person. It is just beautiful. It just grabs your eye, whether it's the cities, whether it's the actual colour, whether it's the spark, right in the middle there. I honestly, it's just a joy to not only have a new wrist, it's a joy to look at. And do you know what? It's going to be a joy for your wallet too, because you're not paying £230. This matches the lowest ever price. And it's what we call a show special. So whenever you're seeing a show special written on the side of your screen, it's a limited time offer for this show. So the price expires shortly afterwards, okay? So if it's in your basket, I would crack on. In fact, even if you're watching us on +1, don't worry, the price will expire at 4:30 to give you time, to give you guys a little bit of time. But that is depending on stock levels, okay? Because I know you're an hour behind what we're currently our current stock updates. So yeah, just bear that in mind, folks. Right, now the orange. Is this your favourite?
This is my favourite. It's the one I was actually wearing because I just think it's so different, in terms of the colours. And I actually was watching some celebrities the other day as they were going about their business, you know, on various shows and things. And I noticed most of them do not have the black, blue, or white watches. They have unusual colours. They might be yellow. Do you know what they do? Like orange.
It's a celebrity kind of watch.
It's making you more windswept and interesting. And
when you see them walking down, or whatever it takes, when they walk down that red carpet where they're being interviewed on a TV show, you know, when they look fantastic, and they've got that magnificent watch. You know, I'm really impressed by this. And which one would look good on your wrist, or who are you going to be buying this for? The blue, the grey, or of course this one, the orange. Whichever one you choose, you're going to get that safer. So to get this home today, it's £51.65. That's your first payment of 3. So if you want to spread the cost, then you absolutely can do. And we've got, just finally, talk about the grey. Let's just show it to you briefly because we're about to finish the show. I would check out your baskets. And just remind us what we're seeing.
So this is, we can see the grey here in the back room, and my assistant here is adjusting the watch so that it can tell the time in 24 cities around the world. So London's at 1 o'clock. We can see that if you're going to Puerto Rico, it's 2100 hours, Chicago 1900, New York, time for a fashionable dinner at 2000 hours. But no, it's a little bit later. So let's put London at 2 o'clock. And then we're going to be going to Sydney for midday. Or we might be going, instead of that, to Denver at 1900 hours. 24 cities, live the dream. Get the world timer from Swan and Edgar.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And do you know what? It's one of the various brands we are showcasing tonight. It's all about Swan and Edgar, Gamages, and of course this Samuel Joseph. Now, this is brand new today. Right. Talk about limited stock. There are various different styles. We're going to go through them, or various different colours. We've literally only got a few of these left. We've got a couple of these left. If you're watching live, I would be quick if you fancy it. If you're watching us on +1, well, by the time you go to look in your basket, it may have already gone before you do that. So I would check out your baskets. Look, it's 3 payments. To get this home, 3 payments of £48.31. This is the most popular colour. And why do you think this? This has been one of the most popular watches tonight, actually.
Well, when I saw this, I thought it would be. In fact, I did a little thing on YouTube for this watch because I loved it so much. I did a little unboxing, which actually was very popular.
Sure, I love an unboxing video.
Yeah.
Don't.
And I talked a little about the fact it's had 210 parts and it's got 20 jewels and it's a 45mm case size, it's 14mm deep, and it's got a mineral glass with a little bit of etching around the side, and the Reholt's got a shine so you can see there the mirrored finish of that watch and the way the light is bouncing out of it. And you've got the day, you've got the date, and you've got the month, all packaged, plus the fact you've got an open heart as well. So Cornwall Bridge around the side of that watch. It is a masterpiece from Samuel Joseph, and I just love that watch.
I just can't believe, in a nutshell, that is only £139.99. In the fancy box and all the rest of it, £139.99 for a watch of that calibre. Right, anyway, that's the rose and the blue. Perhaps you like the rose and the black. So, 1 item number. My word, I just realised the time we need to crack on. Right, 921669, so that's 1 item number, and then it's a drop-down menu on the website. Just choose which colour option you like. That's all you're going to do. Give a call centre ring, but I would recommend going to the website. I would recommend going to the website. We are running out of the stock on these. Right, so go back to Samuel Joseph though.
Which is the more popular on the brown and the white? Well, I'd be interested to know that.
Brown's been the most popular, yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought that because that is the fashionable colour.
There we go. So it's like a mocha colour we got here. It's gorgeous, like a latte colour. If you know someone who loves wearing brown shoes, brown bag, brown belt, this is going to be the one for them. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, genuinely, even when you look at the box and open it, it feels and looks like you're getting a lot more for your money.
And remember, this is an automatic watch, and if you look at how much automatic watches cost, you'll be bowled away by this price. There's no middleman in this. This is completely from Samuel Joseph to Shopontv.
And that's how we can get these prices.
Yes.
We wish we could do a show all the time. It's a question of getting the stock and meeting up with the demand. For me, that's just classy. I can't get over that. So there we go, 184302, the brown or this one. This is the black with the white. So you'll see pictures on the website. So whichever colour option you're looking for, make sure it's the right one, of course. But look, price points for so many different budgets, various different affordability here. So yeah, perhaps that's going to be up your street. I can't stop looking at it now. It's gorgeous. Right, something for gents, something for ladies, different age groups. And when it comes to price points, if you're looking for the ultimate, the absolute ultimate, the Tourbillon is beautiful.
This is the Premier League. We're into now the Tourbillon.
I think it is. The red is dreamy. absolutely delightful. Do you know what? We've got a minute left on the show. Do you know what? For someone who's on the fence about the Tourbillon, who really wants this, what would you say to them?
I was saying, you know, push the boat out for once because the price is phenomenal. The Tourbillon's talking story is over 300 years of watch history, horological perfection in a package that is first rate from Swan and Edgar with a 5-year warranty, and also you're getting a very handy credit card holder as well.
Yeah, credit card holder. They're worth £45. That just arrives with your Swan and Edgar watch, whether it's this or one of the other designs. This is, we get lots of feedback from this. It's so in demand. Some colours we couldn't get back because they take so long to make. We've already sold out of one colour, although keep an eye on the blue just in case one does bounce back. We think one might do. But guys, it's been a brilliant show. Wherever you go for, let us know how you get on. David, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much.
I'm glad all the watches were telling the right time as well.
Yeah, yes, it helps, doesn't it? Honestly, I love listening to your stories and you're so knowledgeable.
Great fun. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Thanks very much, David. Wherever you're doing, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.